Safety is an illusion. Safety is an illusion. Safety is an illusion. Safety is an illusion.
Test 1 2. How am I having no sound? Your microphone is unmuted, but no signal. Test 1 2. Testing 1 2 now. Testing. Testing. Okay, that was a little weird glitch. You guys can hear me now still? Just want to make sure. I'll put you back on my chest. I'm walking around. Can we hear me? Can we hear everything? Can you hear me? I'm punching the screen. Punching the new map, by the way. Look, this is the new Ghost Strats desktop map. Yeah, buddy. All right, welcome to the live stream again. Sorry about the audio. I got to figure out a way to double check this microphone before I go live, because on my end everything is okay, but I'm using that brand new microphone, that wireless one. So we have a lot to do tonight. We have a big unboxing to do. We're going to be doing our first live classroom. So what I'm going to be doing tonight, if anybody has a Heltec V3 or a V4, we're going to be, what was that already? Gold coin, Lamar Williams, thank you so much. Oh, this is a V4. That's right. This is a Heltec V4. So if anybody has a Heltec V3 or V4, we're going to be setting up a Reticulum node tonight. Not just a Reticulum node. What's going on? I got more coins? With 10 coins, thank you so much. Really do appreciate that. Thank you. We're going to be doing a live class. So we're going to be doing, we're going to be flashing the Arnode firmware on this Heltec V4. And we're going to be oh, I forgot my other thing I got to get. I could do that during the class. So we're going to do a full walkthrough. We're going to build this kit, this Meshnology kit. This is the N39. I'm going to be flashing the Reticulum firmware on this, so the Arnode firmware. And then I'm going to attach this to my Meshtastic device. Who is sending me gold coins? Thank you so much. Tennessee, you guys are the best. Williams, thank you so much. I don't know why we keep getting that. Long story short, we're going to be setting up the Arnode. We're going to be getting our Android device. We're going to be downloading the Sideband app so we can interact with our Arnode. And we're going to do the Bluetooth pairing live and get everything set up. So we're going to go through the class because I worked really hard this week setting up the tutorial video. So if you look right here, let's go to the main PC screen. Let's see, PC screen. So I made this like whole series. So you have the first video here explaining what Reticulum is and why it's so important, why it's so awesome. Then we have step 1, how to flash the Arnode firmware. Then we have how to install the Sideband on your Android app, and then how to set up the Sideband app. And then after that, we have how to pair. I have it all nice and separated and all searchable. So if you guys have any problems, look at all these gold coins between Tennessee and Williams. Thank you so much. Really do appreciate that, guys. It really does help out the channel. What's up, Cyberchuck? So we're gonna be going through we're doing a full class tonight. You guys better buckle up. We're doing a full class. We have a giant unboxing to do, and I got to show you my cluster node project. So actually, I'm like literally showing you a box, but I'm not on the right camera. So let's go back to the camera. We're doing a full-blown class. So if anybody has a Heltec V3, go dig it out, or Heltec V4, dig out this. We'll build our Arnode together. And then if you have an Android app, you can download the app with me. And we're going to go right through it. We're going to get you connected tonight. And then I'm going to take this video and cut it up to make one giant class. And I'll probably post it in the courses section on my channel. But we got a giant unboxing tonight too that we have to do. We got a lot. We're gonna have a busy night, but we're gonna go through the class course. I'm gonna get kind of geeky in here right away because we're gonna be the co-host. We're gonna build this N37. This is from Meshnology. They sent me this. They sent me these kits. I love Meshnology, one of my favorite companies that I deal with. And we're going to be flashing the Arnode firmware on here. And I'm going to be putting I have 2 of these. I'm going to be gluing them together. I'm going to have a Reticulum on one side and Meshtastic on the other. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to call it the Ghost Strategist Project. Greenwoods, what's up, buddy? I hope everybody's having a good week. So you guys, I want you guys to get ready. we're doing an actual live class. We're going to do a live class, not even course, but like we're going to be setting up something together. I want to make these live streams where we can do projects together. And tonight we're going to be testing out Reticulum. So again, if you have a Heltec V3 or V4, go dig it out. We can flash the firmware together. Oh, make sure you got coffee, whatever you need. Oh, hey, thanks for being here. Nice to see you. John, how you doing, buddy? We love John. John's in here. Hope you're doing well. All right, so let me get kind of geeky in here, and then we're going to start building the N39 from Meshnology. I also now have a discount code, so if you want to pick up these kits, you can save now 7% on their website using code GS007. GS007. Din, 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 din. I'm going to get copyrighted for that. Thank you for sending all the jewel. I don't know what they do, but I know it helps. Thank you very much. All right, so let's get geeky in here. We got a fun night planned. All right, let's go ahead and call him. Happy Wednesday to you. How are you doing, buddy? Awesome. Awesome. Yep. Man, I literally can't hear you. Well, let me get rid of the noisy part, and I can talk to you. Okay, sorry. So, did you see? By any chance, did you see any of the Reticulum videos I posted? I know you've been busy. I'm just curious if you saw a little bit of it. How exciting and that's fine because we're gonna be. So there's actually no. I don't think anybody's decrypted. Yeah, there's a surprise in one of them. You're right. We're gonna watch. We're gonna literally do the class, like a class, or do a setup all the way through tonight. So I'm gonna try to cut up this live stream into an episode. I think even though I'm gonna have maybe not. We'll see. I might post it on the secondary channel. But I worked really hard this week. I posted like 5 videos in consecutive order on how to set all this stuff up. So we're going to be flashing the Arnode firmware on this. I'm going to be attaching it to my Heltec V4 of my other N39 and putting Meshtastic and Reticulum together. So we'll be building it together. So if anybody has, again, you guys have plenty of time to go find it. If you have a Heltec V3 or V4, go dig it out. We're going to build this stuff together. And if you want to set up the Reticulum app, which is basically, it's called Sideband, we'll do that together tonight too. We're going to walk through. We're going to try to do a live setup together tonight for the first time. It's a little big one, but I want to try it. We'll see how it goes. So if you have a Heltec V3 or V4 sitting around, let's do it. Sure. I think what I think you should do is sit through, understand. I mean, you can jump to part one and get started right off the bat. But the first video, we're gonna get into it tonight too. I'm actually gonna play the full video through so you can see the little Easter egg I put into it. But it's a good to understand how awesome this networking discovery basically is for me, and for us too, because the Reticulum, it replaces the whole IP system. It's a true decentralized off-grid network. It replaces the whole centralized networking system with cryptographic identities, and it's so awesome and beautiful, and it's so cool that you can take these LoRa nodes, this LoRa board, and you could send pictures, video, and audio over it as well, and send files over LoRa. And Reticulum is not just limited to LoRa. You can use Wi-Fi, you can use Ethernet, you can use Morse code at a certain speed, you can use radio frequencies. There's so many mediums you can use with the Reticulum network and bridge things like with MQTT. You can make this really great off-grid decentralized networking system that's completely anonymous. And on top of it too, it doesn't during the whole networking stack. You don't understand. It gets rid of the sender part. I mean the requester part. So usually when you send things on the internet, you can see a source destination and the request. It gets rid of that source. So it's so cool. We're gonna go over it tonight. And I'm really excited about it because it's really fun. This looks way bigger. I grabbed the wrong battery. Okay, hold on. I was like, that battery's way too big for this thing. Sorry. So let's start. I'm gonna start doing this. Geeky, if you can help me read chat and like go back and forth. I'm gonna try to build this and focus up so I can get this done so we can move on to the class, get everything ready. But yep, go ahead. No? Oh. Oh yeah. Yep, it was
And then
desktop. There you go.
there you go.
You guys can hear Geeky now. Thank you. You guys are awesome for helping me live. Thank you.
And then I am throwing into chat the explanation and part one links to your videos.
Awesome. Hey, Zombie Joe's here. What's up?
What up?
Okay. Hardware, battery. We do the antenna first. I always tell you guys do the antenna first, but we're going to upgrade the antenna this time because it's going to be one of my daily carries now. So let's go ahead and find my upgrade antenna. Where is that? Right here. We're going to be using this one. All right. Yep, I got a lot of projects going on, and we have a big unboxing tonight. It's going to be hilarious, but it's going to be a lot of fun. Okay.
Awesome.
Where's my
Oh,
piece?
what up, Dave? How are you, man?
Why am I missing things? Okay,
Dave says,
that.
make sure to follow the instructions on the joystick. It's kind of rough.
The what?
The joystick.
Okay. Let's put this here. I mean, at some point, I'm gonna be really good at putting these things together. I know it.
You've probably built more than anybody else I know of.
Yeah, I love these kits. I love these kits.
Yeah, they're cool.
Okay. Again, save 7%. Use code GS007 on their website. It also goes toward helping the channel. I'm really trying to do these affiliate things, and I'm trying. YouTube doesn't make sense. So this month alone, we have almost 500,000 views, but the revenue has gone down significantly. So I don't know what's YouTube is doing with all that stuff, but it's getting rough. So you guys, all the stuff that you guys do and the affiliate stuff does help make up that difference. So I really do appreciate it. I feel like I'm forgetting something. GPS track, GPS. We put the adhesive in. Look at me go. Look at this.
All good, Dave. We were a little confused, like, joystick? What? What is that guy on?
Am I missing something? It's like, I'm like,
Right. It's all good. It's all good.
It's been a busy week already. I love that we do the streams on Wednesdays because like it's like that midweek, like it's like hump day. It's like almost like you look forward to it, and then the rest of the week goes by a little easier. I've just been liking the new time change for the stream. So everyone watching, that's the GPS. This is the Heltec V4. I just put the antenna in, and now I'm placing it in because now from learning from doing this, this is the best sequence to do it. Antenna first, then this Heltec V4, putting that in place, and make sure you not get all tangled up. Don't force anything. And there's a little gutter here. I never get the gutter right, but you put that in the gutter. And let me get this GPS antenna underneath, actually over. I want it to go over.
Let me just call out Brent. Welcome in. He says he's a first-time viewer.
Hey,
so that's awesome.
Welcome to the stream.
Yeah, Brent. There's also a Discord channel or server, I should say, and I'm going to throw that in the link. And you are more than welcome to hit us up in Discord and chat with us nerds in there.
Yeah, a lot of good people in there.
Absolutely.
And again, if you're just tuning in, make sure if you have a Heltec V3 or V4 available, you can build this tonight with me. We're going to be flashing the Arnode firmware, and we're learning about Reticulum tonight. We're going to be setting everything up from setting up your device, pairing it, setting up the app, and just every bit of it. We're even going to talk about what Reticulum is. It's we'll go over all that tonight. So if you're just tuning in, if you have a Heltec V3, you could join us. And if you have a Meshtastic gadget, I know a lot of us have one of those. You can flash the firmware onto it, test it out, and always put Meshtastic back. That's the beauty about all this the web flashers. They make it easy. So if you want to try it, you do it live with us. How's everybody's week going too? I want to know how is everybody doing? How's everyone doing? Oh, I forgot one part.
hit it up in chat, everybody. Dave, have you played around with this firmware? I'm kind of interested in your opinions on that.
It's very flexible too. Like the settings and the power you have of like kind of tuning it to the way you want it's pretty cool. Like there's a lot you can do. And then not being just limited to LoRa and just text messages, you can do so much more with it. If people that watch, I forgot to put the button in. I always forget one part, but I always go back, so it's all right. If I did things right the first time, it wouldn't be a normal stream, so it's fine. Let's put the buttons in. Now we can put the board in. So it goes antenna, buttons, GPS, and then the board. So that's the best sequence, and then batteries last. Just so anyone wants to build these kits, I recommend doing it that way. Okay, then plug in the battery first. My antenna on. It's always a good idea too to plug the antenna in first because you don't want to accidentally burn out your board. I think having this cable attached to it kind of helps with the resistance, so you don't have to worry about burning it out. But just to be on the safer side, I recommend attaching your antenna first. And this is an upgraded antenna. It comes with this antenna, but I'm upgrading it. It's going to be my new daily reticulum carry. So I just want to let you guys know it's a little different than stock.
What antenna is that?
This is it's tuned for 915 megahertz, which is exactly what you need for the US LoRa. Like that's the frequency we're supposed to use here. It's tuned for that, and I fine tune it even more in the Reticulum app, the sideband app later on, which we'll get into. As you see here, we're powered on. We're in now. We just go put the case part on. So beautiful setup. And I did really bad cable management. I'm gonna try to talk to Meshnology and say like maybe they got some guides I can follow. But they have a gutter here. We could tuck everything in nicely. But this is pretty much it. Super easy. You get a battery, you get a Heltec, and you get the GPS, and you get a standard antenna for under $50. And then again, 7% now using my code could help you. So really cool, really great. And the case is beautiful. And I'm so glad I convinced them to make a purple case. I'm trying to convince them to make a dark purple case. So hopefully we get that in the future. So we'll see. Yeah, I'm sweating already. It's so hot. I think I might have to stop wearing sweatshirts because it's getting super hot now.
Dave, I'm in the same boat. I first played around with it like 6 months ago or whatever, and to be honest, I wasn't super duper impressed and threw Meshtastic back on, and I've been rocking that ever since.
Yep.
But
yep.
Go ahead.
No, I'm gonna say that's fine. But the beauty of all this stuff is that you don't have to just pick one thing. Like it's good to learn about other things. Meshtastic is really great for what it does, and it really is. And I'm the biggest fan of Meshtastic. I'll always be a fan of Meshtastic. I think Meshtastic will always be my number one like communicator off-grid thing. But when it comes to like Reticulum, it opens up the door to so much more. Now it's good to have both. I mean, these boards are cheap. You can have one Meshtastic device and one Reticulum, and you can have even a MeshaCore if you want. But to lock yourself down to only one, it's because you don't have to do that, and you don't need 1,000 mesh nodes. Like if you it'd be good if you had to spread out. It does help the network, but a lot of us have. I mean, for me, I have tons of I have tons of LoRa gadgets, so I can afford to segregate the different networks a little bit because I have so many devices. It doesn't when you get to a point where you have so many of the same nodes, it doesn't. It's good to explore. So like it's okay to venture out and test it. I'm not saying Reticulum is going to replace you every day, but it's cool to know that it exists and that you could use this to bridge so many other things. So
I hear what you're saying on the nodes. It's kind of like you reach that point of diminishing returns where throwing up another node isn't really going to improve things unless you're actually strategic about it.
100%. And that's what it is. So you get to that exactly. You get to that point where you're like, you know what, it doesn't really benefit anymore. And you can test. I mean, again, it's cheap, it's fun, and Reticulum is very new. Like it's not new, but it's still in its very early stages. And that's the reason why I made the videos that I made because it's very frustrating because there's not really much out there how to set this stuff up, and I had a horrible time trying to figure it all out, especially the Bluetooth pairing, because there's not much documentation. So I made those videos purposely so it's searchable, so it can help people get into this or they get stuck, they can find ways to fix it. I even made a video this week. If you have a hard time plugging in your Heltec into your computer, and it doesn't recognize it. I showed you where to get the driver to fix that, so you can flash this stuff. So put all this stuff away. I love
350 nodes at the fairgrounds. That's amazing.
Wow, that's awesome.
That's what happens when a bunch of ham nerds get together, though, right? I would be shocked if it was anything else. A ham convention. Yep, I get it.
Yep. All right, so we just did the first part.
Real quick, Irish Ghost. Can we rewatch these later? I can't remember.
Yeah.
Yes, Ghost posts them on YouTube. You can go to his page and click on lives.
Yeah, these live shows are recorded, and then YouTube's weird because it takes a while to process. You probably won't get a notification for 2 days after this live stream. It takes a while for it to process. So, I mean, if you're live, you have to watch it live, but that's a show. So, like, you can always watch this back. And the other show did really well. It got thousands of views after we went live the other day. So it helps with time zones doing the show set up this way and everything. So, we're going to continue to keep doing this structure. And I'm at a point.
That's cool.
I just passed over 1,000 videos. Like, I uploaded 1,000 videos on my channel. So, for me, like, this is my new favorite thing to do because I get to talk, interact with everybody. I can do things fast. I can show off products. I can do things live, answer questions, show you how fun and easy it is to build this stuff out of nothing. Like, I like this setup, and I get to hang out with Geeky and everything. So I love this. I look forward to these Wednesday live streams. So
yeah, I do too, and I love seeing all the people come in. That's probably one of my favorite parts. Just everybody coming in from the community saying hi, even if they don't stay long.
Yeah, me too. So I also made some upgrades to the live stream. So this right here, this cord, I can flash things live and show you stuff. So I'm going to be testing this out tonight. So like you'll see it in the computer, me working and setting things up. So this is going to be like a live class. So everyone get ready. We're going to jump into the Reticulum video. We're going to watch it all the way through. There's a little Easter egg that I want people to notice because nobody really noticed the Easter egg I put in that video this week. And we're going to be doing like a class together. We're going to do all the steps. I did this whole series this week. I went really crazy posting videos and working hard. I'm just really excited to do this live with you. And if you want to experiment, we can. If you have a Heltec V3 or V4, you can follow along with me. So with that said, before we jump into the video and start, let's talk and chat for a little bit, and then we'll jump into the video, and then we'll start the process of flashing the Arnode firmware onto this guy.
FB Rubber Ducky says, I'm new to all of this, going to school for cybersecurity. I got a BLE Shark Nano yesterday and tinkering with it. I soak in everything you can, man. There's so much to learn. Don't let it overwhelm you.
One step at a time, and if you can make learning cybersecurity fun in a hands-on way, which it looks like you're already starting to do, that's the best way to learn. For me, at least. I'm a very hands-on learner, and if I can make learning fun, it sticks better, right? It makes more sense. It's easier to learn, easier to process when you make it fun. Doesn't even feel like learning. So that's good. You got good gadgets too. Like those are good picks to start out with. I highly recommend the BLE Shark Nano as a beginner because it's so beginner friendly. So good choice.
Brent, I caught the name change, but thank you for clearing that up. Okay. Welcome in, Josh. Good to see you, man.
All right. So Williams, can you put Reticulum on a ThinkNote M2? I'm not sure actually. Let's look. I will go real quick to the flasher. Let's look together. PC screen. So this is what you have available. So this stuff right, I know it's hard to see. It might be a little small for your screen. You can put it on Heltec V2, V3, V4, Heltec T114. LilyGo, T-Beam, T-Beam, T-Type. I tried doing the T-Type, but it didn't work out right, so I don't know about that one. RK, I don't know, Arnode. That's the actual device you can buy. This is what you have. So if you have any of these devices, you can follow along tonight. So I'm going to go through it one more time so you guys can see it nice and slow. If you have any of these, you can actually experiment with us tonight and flash the Arnode firmware onto it. Nope, that's that. We'll go over that later.
I don't have that link. Would you mind copy pasting that?
Yep, the flasher. Yep, you got it. Copy. Let's do.
Zombie tips. Installing what on Linux Mint was rough. I'm not following. Did you mean like you were trying to use the web flasher?
It
On
is
Linux.
rough process. Oops. What did I just do? I think I did it. I did. Okay.
Sweet.
All right. And all right. So we're gonna start. So I designed. I did all this week. So this is all to make it easier for you guys and also have reference videos. So if you ever get stuck with any part of this, there's a video walking you through it. And we're going to go through all of this tonight on top of other things. It's going to be a fun night. So with that
Hey,
said,
look at Josh Crawley.
Josh, thank you so much for the $5 donation. Really do appreciate you. Thank you so much. A shout out to you. Thank you so much. It really does help the channel. Really do appreciate it. All right, guys, so everyone get ready. And while this video is playing, go ahead and find your Heltech. I mean, I recommend these two because I've been really, I mean, the Heltechs have been like my number one like board for all this lately, and I'm just familiar with it and how to fix it and troubleshoot it. But if you had any of those on this list, you can follow along with us. But go find your boards. I'm going to start playing the Reticulum video. Look for the Easter egg in the video toward the end, by the way. And and once the video is over, we'll jump into the flashing process. We'll do that together, okay? All right, let's start it, and I'll be right back. I got to go grab my other N37, I'm N39. So let me go ahead and play this, and I'll see you guys in a moment. After the commercial, right? I don't want to do it. Okay, big screen. Make sure you guys can hear it. And just let me know, give me a thumbs up in the chat if you can hear the audio from the video, and then I'll disappear for a second. Before we jump into the full video, I want to set the stage. Today we're looking at Reticulum, and this is going to be a reference video for future Reticulum Ghost Network projects on the channel. I've been testing this behind the scenes, and what makes it powerful is that it can work across different hardware and different mediums like the internet, local networks, radio links, and LoRa. With the right setup, you're not just sending text. You can send messages, voice, images, and files through encrypted channels by default. So before we get into future builds, hardware tests, and ghost network experiments, this video breaks down the foundation, what Reticulum is, why it matters, and why it could be the future of self-reliant communication. Now let's get into the main video. Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to be talking about Reticulum. Reticulum is a cryptographic-based networking stack for building local and wide area networks using readily available hardware. The goal is simple but powerful. Reticulum is designed to let people build their own sovereign communication networks. These networks can be small, local, private, off-grid, or even large enough to cover large areas. They can also connect with other independent Reticulum networks without needing permission from a central authority. That is why Reticulum is often described as an unstoppable network for the people. Now, one important thing to understand is that Reticulum is not just one single network. It is a tool for building thousands of networks. Networks without kill switches. Networks without centralized control. Networks that can freely connect, separate, and reconnect with one another. Networks built for individuals who want more control over their communication. Most of us are using TCP, IP, Ethernet, Wi-Fi apps, website servers, and normal internet. But the internet we use today has serious limitations. One of the biggest problems is that encryption is often added on top of the system instead of being built into the foundation. If something is configured wrong, communication that was supposed to be private can accidentally become readable. Reticulum takes a different approach. In Reticulum, encryption is mandatory. You cannot accidentally send unencrypted traffic. If traffic is unencrypted, it will not get routed. Another problem is that our devices don't really talk directly to each other anymore. If I send a message to someone sitting in the same room as me, that message may still travel through the internet provider, cloud servers, data centers, and systems neither of us control. That is strange because our devices already have radios, processors, storage, memory, and communication hardware. They are capable of peer-to-peer communication, but most of the time they do not use it. Reticulum is designed to bring back direct communication. I can move data from point A to point B directly, or through multiple hops, without needing unnecessary middlemen. This matters because if you need someone else's server to communicate, then whoever controls that server can control your ability to speak, share information, or coordinate with other people. Reticulum tries to remove that dependency. Instead of relying on IP addresses assigned from internet providers, companies, or central authorities, Reticulum uses cryptographic identities. Here's the simple version. Your device creates cryptographic keys. Those keys create public identity information. That identity is used to create destination hashes. Those destination hashes become addresses on the Reticulum network. So instead of your address being handed to you by someone else, your address comes from your own cryptographic identity. Those addresses are also portable. Once an address is created, it can be moved physically to another place on the network and still continue to be reachable. Reticulum also provides end-to-end connectivity. Newly created addresses can become reachable in seconds or minutes without waiting for bureaucratic systems, DNS providers, certificate authorities, or address assignments. Another major difference is that Reticulum does not use source addresses. No packet transfer over Reticulum includes information about the address, location, machine, or person it's coming from. Normal internet packets usually include source and destination information. It helps protect the person who started the conversation. Two-way communication is still possible, but it happens through a secure link establishment process. Here's how it works. A device starts the conversation, creates temporary cryptographic keys. It sends a link request to the destination. The destination creates its own temporary keys and sends back signed information. Both sides perform a key exchange. After that, they have an encrypted link. This process only takes 3 packets and about 297 bytes. That is very lightweight. It also means if a key gets compromised later on, the older messages are still protected because those keys are temporary. Reticulum is also built for harsh conditions. It can keep working with high latency, very low bandwidth, and unreliable connections. It can run over internet, Wi-Fi, fiber, serial lines, LoRa, packet radio, HF radio, TCP, UDP, I2P, and other carriers. As long as the connection can move small packets, Reticulum can potentially use it. Reticulum can work with a physical layer MTU of at least 500 bytes and more than 5 bits per second of throughput. That is so low, it could technically work over something like Morse code with the right timing. But the point is not always about speed. Sometimes the point is about reachability, resilience, and being able to communicate when the normal infrastructure is unavailable. Reticulum also supports self-configuring mesh networks. A small isolated network can work on its own, and if later connects to another Reticulum network, they can begin communicating automatically. No central approval, no pre-planned address spaces, no DNS, and no certificate authorities required. Routing is handled through announces. If an announce tells a network a destination exists, it includes the destination hash, public key information, random data to help prevent replay attacks, and a cryptographic signature. Because announces are signed, routing nodes can verify them. Fake or invalid announces get dropped. Routing nodes do not need to know the entire network. They only need useful paths toward designations, which makes routing lighter and more flexible. Reticulum already has tools built around it, including routing tools, file transfers, file drops, remote shell access, LXMF messaging, sideband, mesh chat, and Nomad network. Now, those tools that I just mentioned show the bigger picture. Reticulum is not just about sending messages. It's about building secure, decentralized communication systems that give individuals and communities more control. Reticulum creates addresses from cryptographic identities. It makes encryption mandatory. It avoids source addresses. It works over many carriers, including low bandwidth radio, and allows small networks to grow naturally into big ones. In a world where communication often depends on platforms, servers, providers, and permission, Reticulum just asks one question. What if your devices could talk to each other securely, directly, and without asking for permission? And that's what Reticulum is all about. This isn't just about smart routing. This is about smart networking. Centralized networks taught us to depend on systems that we do not own and servers that we do not control. Reticulum represents a different future, one where communication belongs to the people again, and a future built on self-reliance, sovereignty, resilience, and a simple but powerful idea that our devices should be able to speak freely, securely, and directly without asking anyone for permission. And that's it for this video. This gives you a brief understanding of what Reticulum actually is. I'm going to leave all the documentation and everything that I've been using to learn in the description so you can do your own research. If you liked any of the gadgets you saw in this video, these are kits you can pick up from meshnology.com. They come with a Heltec V3, a battery, a case, an antenna,
and the hardware you need to put everything together. These kits are super easy to build, and honestly, they are very fairly priced. These are the same kits I build during my Wednesday live streams to show people how simple it can be to put these things together and start learning. And if you want to save 7%, use code GS007 at checkout. My affiliate link will be in the description.
Make sure you subscribe because my next video is going to be about me setting up 2 Arnodes and showing you off-grid communications using Reticulum. I'm going to walk you through the flashing process, and I'm going to show you how to set it up. And again, the beautiful thing about Reticulum is that you're not just limited to LoRa communications. It can do so much more. Thank you very much for watching, and remember that safety is an illusion. Get ready.
Safety is an illusion.
All right, so that was just a little Easter egg. There is a little digital scavenger hunt slash cipher that you have to solve in the description. So I like to leave little hidden things now and then for you guys. So that's one of them. So go ahead and check that out. No one solved it just yet. But you can be one of the first. And whoever solves it first, I will pin your comment on that video. It'll be there forever. So while you guys are watching that video, 2 things. I want to know what your thoughts are. What did you learn about Reticulum? And actually, if you watch that video, there's actually a 5-question quiz. That's actually a course YouTube video. There's 5 questions, so you can learn about it and actually test yourself to see if you retained it. There's 5 questions. Go ahead and try that later. I recommend trying it out. It's really cool. Something I'll be working with in the future as well. Just curious, what are your thoughts about Reticulum? Have any questions? And while you guys are discussing that in the chat, because there's a delay, just to let you know, when you guys are watching that video, I grabbed my Meshtastic N39. I put a whole bunch of double-sided adhesive tape, and I'm going to be putting these 2 together. This is going to be my new daily carry. I'm going to make sure I line this up. You're going to watch this magical moment. We're going to create the first ghost strategist. You ready? Line it up. And that seems a little off. Oop. Yeah, let's send it home. Oh, yeah. That's so cool. So there we go. Double-sided adhesive. Now, one side is going to be Reticulum, and one side is going to be Meshtastic. Look how cool this looks. I'm gonna try to convince Meshnology to make something like this, but this is the first. This is the this is the prototype. Yeah, Reticulum, and you got Meshtastic on both. Look how cool. Oh yeah, it fits good in your hands too. That's actually pretty cool. So while I'm geeking out on this, just don't mind me. I want to hear your thoughts.
I think it's that's pretty cool. I never thought about doing that, but why not? And yeah, they should make something like that.
Why not? Exactly. Nothing suspicious. No, it's fine. I mean, it's, you want to talk about crazy? You guys want to see a sneak peek of my other project? You want to talk about not suspicious?
Yeah, let's see it.
Oh my gosh. So I might have to adjust the camera. Give me a second. I gotta lift the camera up. This is a little getting out of control. So fine, you know what? I'll talk about it. So you guys convinced me. Everyone stop yelling. Calm down. Okay. Everyone relax. Okay. I'll bring it out. Okay. So LilyGo sent me more of these T dongles, C5s. I got a whole bunch to finish my project. I have a total of I think 15 of these. So thank you, LilyGo, for sending me this, because this is a collaboration project with me, with LilyGo and Hedge from the Biscuit Pro. They both donated toward this project. Hedge has donated a Biscuit Ultra and I guess a Biscuit Pro because he gave me both. And LilyGo has donated all of these C5 T dongles. I think I might be the reason why there's a shortage right now, but there's a reason why I needed all of these. I created each of these into nodes, and I'm going to be finishing my project, but I'm going to show you a sneak peek of what it looks like. And just to give you an idea of what it used to look like, let me show you Gen 1. So my idea for my node cluster was just this little guy, and I plugged in a whole bunch of the C5s in here. That was my original node cluster, was this setup right here. That you plug it into a battery bank and you're good to go. So that was then. Let me show you let me show you now. Okay. So again, thank you, LilyGo. I'm going to tag you in this video. I want to thank you for sponsoring this crazy project. All right, let's go ahead and get it. Let's go ahead and get it. All right. Oh yeah, it's not big. I gotta get the other camera. Hold on. I gotta adjust. Give me a second. I got the LilyGo stickers on it. Hold on, camera 2. All right, so right now I have access to the beta firmware for the Biscuit. So before, you weren't able to turn your Biscuit devices into nodes. So right now I have access to the special one. I've been testing it. It's absolutely insane. This Biscuit Ultra I have converted into a node. This is a node. It works with this cluster. And this Biscuit Pro is the brains of the operation. So this handles all the processing, the ward driving processing. All this raw power goes toward doing what it does best, is just doing its job with recon and grabbing those wireless signals. It focuses all its power on that. And this guy uses half of his power to do all of the thinking, why this does all of the recon. So as you see right now, I'm not done with it yet, but there is, should I turn it? So there is 9 of these nodes. I'm gonna be finishing this project. It all connects to this one adapter here. This thing draws so much power that I can't even plug it into my car anymore. I have to have a special, like, a really strong battery bank, which I don't have with me right now. So basically, it's just 2 USB hubs that I glued on top of one another to make it into like an antenna looking form. And then I have the one charger, everything plugs into here. And again, this is brand new because I'm still working on this. And I can tell you from my testing, I haven't made my full form video yet, but this is absolutely crazy. It's absolutely nuts. This thing, I went from just my Biscuit Pro doing war driving. I was averaging about, in the same commute, same drive, I was getting about, I want to say 8,000 to 7 to 8,000 nodes. I mean, wireless access points. And then I introduced the Pro to some clusters. Then I got into the 10,000 and sometimes about like 10,000 to like 15,000. And then I did the Ultra in the nodes. I got to like 20,000. So I could tell you from the last 2 days of testing, I'm in the 30,000s APs now in the same commute with this setup. It's absolutely incredible. It tripled with this. It's absolutely crazy. And I'm not even done yet. I still got to add 3 more nodes to this cluster. So this is a really cool project. I'm not fully done with it yet. I haven't made a video. Hedge says it looks like a mosquito or a bug. So I might turn it into like a little, like, maybe make it into like a cool looking bug. I might do some kind of art project with it. But this thing is absolutely awesome. And it's simplistic too. Like, it's no soldering, none of that. It's just USB hubs that I glued. Put some stickers on it for LilyGo to keep them happy. So they don't regret sending me stuff. And putting just the Biscuit Ultra on there, mounted with one of those phone mounts, so I could take it out if I want to, use it separately. But that's the setup. So I'll make it
That
better.
is super dope.
It's
It
awesome.
does it. I'm sorry to interrupt. It looks like a Yagi antenna, but it is so omni. It's so hilarious.
It was like I love this thing. So cool. So it's nuts. This went from a cheap project to absolutely insane now. So thank you, Hedge from the Biscuit Shop, for sending me this and sponsoring this build, as well as LilyGo. And I'm sorry again for the shortage of C5s, but this project needed to happen. I needed to make it work. So that's a little sneak peek. Yes, that's crazy. It is crazy, but really cool. And it's super easy. Now, you don't have to go this crazy. I just want to let you know what's possible, right? So you can now, you don't have access. I mean, if you're part of the beta program, you can, but keep it. This is the dream setup. Use your Biscuit Pro as the brain. Use your Ultra. Use all the power of the Ultra to just do reconnaissance, and then add nodes. And this has no soldering. I could literally just take this apart if I wanted to. Something burns out or something like that, I just replace it, plug a new one in, and I'm ready to go. Like, it's so cool. And if I wanted, like, you say if like a friend, oh, I want to get into war driving, fine. I could sacrifice one of my nodes, take this out, flash the node for the Biscuit firmware on it, and give it to somebody. I could do that too if I wanted to. Like, there's so much flexibility with this build, And you don't have to solder. I mean, I'm trying to do this backwards, but you can see it's pretty simple to put together. Just not put it back in. There you go. So really cool. And again, I've been testing this. It works. And this has been the best setup so far with the Ultra and the nodes. Getting over 30,000 same commute, same drive versus just it's getting a third of that from the past. So really cool. I'll be making a dedicated video, but thank you, Hedge and LilyGo, so much. LilyGo, there's a branding again. LilyGo. Just make sure, because I don't want them to regret sending me stuff. So yeah, that was a little sneak peek of it. I'm not fully done with it yet. I'm going to be making a dedicated video explaining a little bit about what cluster nodes are and how it works and everything like that. But it's really cool. It's just in time to get that Biscuit firmware beta update where I now can do that with the Ultra and add it in. And it's just cool. I'm just really, you can tell I'm excited about it. I just am. Sorry about that.
It's awesome. You should be excited. Looks pretty cool.
That's awesome. Super easy, guys. You don't have to go as crazy as me. You can just buy these cheap USB hubs and start collecting nodes. You can, if you used Ghost Strats on their website, you can save 5% on it as well. And they're only $12 a piece. So you can, over time, you can build it up. Like, you don't need to buy 20 of them right off the bat, crazy like I did. Like, you could do that, but you could also, one thing at a time. Hey, this week I'm going to buy another node. Next week I'm going to buy another node. Like, you can piece it together and it gets stronger as you go. So, and the biggest jump was when I did 6 nodes. That was when I did my first 6. That's when I noticed a giant difference in my war driving. So if you can get the first upfront 6 nodes, I recommend it because it works that well. Thank you for the coins. I have no idea what they do. They got to do something, but thank you very much. I have no idea. Thank you.
Oh, hey, Frostbite. What's up, man? Good to see you in here.
Oh, I was talking about you today. So, Frostbite, you better watch out, dude. I've been building stuff behind the scenes, man.
Safety is an illusion.
See, this Frostbite is because of you. I have to build stuff like this to try to even get close to compete with you. You made me do this. This is Frostbite's fault. This is your fault, dude. I was a simple war driver before you came in. Kenny, thank you for the $5. Appreciate you.
Dave, you are right. That is easy, but the case design that you came up with is so beautiful. I love it.
Who's that?
Ghost, have you seen that? Have you seen that picture of the case design he did?
No, I got to see this.
I will send it to you. It is, I love it.
I can check it out right now. Actually, you can share it with everyone.
Yeah, give me 1 second. I just gotta find it here.
Oh, I want to try this screen. I did. Oh, thank you so much for the coin. I can't wait to see what the coins do, to be honest. Let's do.
I'm gonna message you in Discord with that photo.
Roger. Chat.
There you go, sir.
All right, let's see. What the heck? Look at what the. Words can't say things. Let me see this. Wow, look at this thing. It has NerdSec on it.
Hell yeah, it does.
Calm down. Calm down.
It's hard. No way.
You just made my brain break. Hold on a second. Look
Yeah.
at this thing. PC screen. That is beautiful. Look at this. Someone get this man a medal.
Oh shit. Sorry.
No, you're good. Look at that. That is beautiful. You designed this?
Dave did.
That is beautiful. Who's this again? I gotta.
I'm sorry. What was that?
Who made this again?
KV5UTY. Dave.
My man Dave. Okay.
Yeah.
Shout out to Dave. This thing is beautiful looking. I love seeing stuff like this. So creative. I love NerdSec.
Isn't it?
Too.
Yeah. Just the antennas matching. That's like, oh, next level.
That is sick. So cool. Nice work, man. Odessa. Thank you so much, dude. Really do appreciate you, man. Great stream, guys. You're waiting or biscuit. Restock. Yes. Now, speaking of the biscuit restock, I might as well talk about it now because I was talking with Hedge about that. I'm going to work with Hedge a lot now, and I'm trying to work with Hedge. I want to get the updates first. I want to share the updates with you guys because the biscuit I want to be a channel staple, and I really do like Hedge. He's a really good guy. There's some vendors I really like, but like Hedge is one of the ones I really like. And great guy, great stuff. And whenever he gets stock,
Yeah, he's a class act.
he
I
really
appreciate
he really is.
him.
So whenever he gets stock, he's gonna let me know ahead of time. So I'll let you guys know. So I ended up putting this image together for him. He's gonna get a new stock 300 this Friday. So if you missed out on getting one of these pros, your chance is this Friday to get another one. And I recommend. Like I know it's like a little pricey, but this it's just you're in that mark. But it's a really good device. I use this every single day. But it went out fast, and then it takes a while to get it back in stock. So there's only going to be 300 of these. And the last time he got a stock, it got wiped out so fast. So I'm just going to give you a heads up. So Friday, just be on the lookout. He's supposed to get 300 in stock. And then I don't know when his next stock is going to be, but hopefully he's going to start ramping up production. And he didn't tell me anything about the Ultra nodes just yet. I think that's still he's still waiting for the Ultra stuff to come in. But the Biscuit Pro, there's going to be 300 of them in stock this Friday. So just be on the lookout for that. They are amazing devices. And they have the free DIYs. Right? I mean, he even made, like, it's just great. I'm glad that we did an interview with him. I'm glad that when the Biscuit first came out, I was one of the first that jumped on that because I saw how special it was. And when I got it in my hands, I fell in love with it. So it's just been a great ride and one of my favorite discoveries in a while. So I really do like it. I use this every single day. I've been experimenting I have a special project I'm working on in the background with the Biscuit, doing some let's say I can't give away everything, but we got to get back to the class two. So all right, let's get back.
Just real quick.
Yep.
Real quick, one thing. Frostbite said, hey, he's 2 away from being in the top 200 on Wiggle. That is amazing.
That is incredible. It's a legend.
Yeah, that's user, not teams. Way harder.
That is insane. Congratulations to Frostbite. It's just great knowing the guy, the legend. Like I could say that I talked to one of the top 200 people in the world. That's crazy to say.
Heck yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, he's part of NerdSec too. Yeah, yes, he's got to be. So he's definitely helped the cause.
He's in the top spot on the team.
Love it, absolutely love it. All right, so we're gonna move back into the class / hold on a second. I got a special screen we can do together. Let's do Cam plus PC. I'm gonna try this one out. Okay, so we're going to flash the Arnode firmware on our Heltec V3 or V4 right now live. Now, the people that just tuned in, this is a N39. It's ready to get flashed with the firmware. I'm going to be flashing the Arnode. And before I do that, I want to show you the guide I made, and then I want to do it live to show you that my guide gives you step-by-step instructions in a nice, easy way. So we're going to watch the guide video, and then we're going to do this together, okay? So if you haven't already, go grab your Heltec V3 or V4 before we start, and I'll play that video so you guys can see what I made. Where is it? Is it this one? I think I jumped. Let's go here. Sorry, I have to go. Playlists. Reticulum network.
You might think it's these fancy.
No, I don't think at all. Scroll down. Right here. All right, so let's watch this together. In this video, I'm going to show you how to flash the Arnode firmware on your Heltec V3. Now, if you want to learn more about Reticulum, I just made a dedicated video explaining what Reticulum is. I'll leave a link for that video in the description. This video is for educational purposes only. I do not condone any illegal activity. Now, I have Heltec V3s in here, but they're in this really nice kit from Meshnology. This is called the N35. You get a battery, antenna, and a really nice case in a Heltec V3. If you're interested in these ready-to-go kits, I'll leave my affiliate link in the description. And if you use GS007 code, you can save 7%.
All right, first step, you need to plug in your device into your computer and go to the Arnode web flasher website. I'll leave a link in the description. All right, so first thing you're going to do is click on product. And then when you click on it, you'll see a drop-down menu. Just click the corresponding device that you have. We have the Heltec V3 here. And then for model, same thing, will be a drop-down. Click the right radio frequency. If you live in the US, this is the one you want. Now you need to go down and click on download firmware. It should be a little link right there.
Yes.
Just click it and let it download. And then you need to click on choose file next. Make sure you upload that zip file folder and then click on flash now. Once you hit flash, you will get this pop-up. Make sure you select your device and click connect. Now, when it's done flashing, you'll get a pop-up on your screen that looks just like this. Go ahead and click on OK. Now, you need to do a couple other steps before this thing is fully set up. That's the reason why you're getting error messages. So the next step you need to do is click on provision. Once it's finished, you'll get a pop-up on your screen similar to when the firmware was done. Just click on OK, and there's one more step you need to do. You need to click on the set firmware hash button, and once that's done, your node is fully done. And that's it for this video. If you want to interact with your Arnode, you're going to need to...
Okay, so we watched the demonstration video. Now we're going to do it live together. So let's go ahead and minimize that. Go to the Arnode flasher. So if you guys didn't see during the video, I plugged in my device, plugged in, and we're going to go through this together. So we have a Heltec V4 this time around, not a V3. And we said to click on model. This has all this stuff. I think it's Europe, 915 is US. Not sure what 923, who uses 923 megahertz, but we're going to click on that. That covers everything. We need to choose the file, but it's kind of like backwards. I think they should put this above it, but I'm not going to complain. I'm just happy that they have a web flasher in general. So as soon as you click on the device, it's going to show the zip file you need right here. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. So that loaded. And we don't have to extract it, by the way. So you just choose file, not that, downloads. You see some of the projects I'm working on, and then that's right there. All I gotta do is hit flash now. Click on my device. Hopefully this works live, because every time I do something live, it's always a question. It's always nerve-wracking. And let's see, firmware flashing failed, timed out. All right, so maybe I have to hold down. Let's see. So I did this fine earlier. Let's troubleshoot this together. So let's hold that down and plug it in. See if that fixes this problem. Flash no. It's not showing the device. Hold that down. All right. That looks the same as before, though. There we go. Okay, so just had to replug it, plug it back in. It's buggy, but we're making it work. Everybody hanging in there? Anybody get nervous?
Oh, yeah.
I did. So usually, like, once you're done flashing, you're done, but you need to set up a couple other things too. You need to provision it, and then you need to set the hash. So, and I'm not going to go into great detail with that because you just need to know just to click 2 buttons. So that's done. So now we need to provision it. So right now you're going to see it's going to show. Let's see, maybe I can do this with a camera too, so you see the actual what's going to say, so you understand that you did the first step right. So camera 2. So I don't know if you can see it. I'm gonna try to put it up close. It says that missing config. So that's what the error says on it. So we're almost done. So let's go back to the other screen again. We're going to click on provision, click on the device, click connect, and we didn't have to unplug it, by the way. So just this is just the second thing you would do. We'll go over that in the video. And wait for it to say that it's done. Usually faster. Everybody hanging in there? No, this is okay. Did you see that? Did you like the Pac-Man hands? I have ADHD, so if I get, that's just how it is. I get bored too. I get bored of myself sometimes. All right, set firmware hash. We're almost done. This is the last part we need to do. And wait for the. There we go. And we're done. So we successfully flashed the Arnode firmware. Now we can move on to the next step, setting up the app. So that's that easy. So I want to understand, like, oh, like Reticulum, it seems very like hard and confusing. It's scary, but you just saw not that hard. And then my video goes through step by step of what you need to do, bare minimum and to the point, and you're done. You can move on with your life. So that's done. So we can move on to the next step. Now, this one I might not set up live because it takes maybe I will. So I'm trying to think. I don't have any Android devices that don't have the sideband app. I think I might have one. Let's see. I think this Ghost Strat Edition Spec 5 Spectre Pro. Yeah, I think this I might be able to do it on this. So we'll do that together. So let's go ahead and just catch up. How's everybody doing? I have two Heltec V3s. I broke both screens. I can't pair the devices. That's not going to be, yeah, that stinks. I'm sorry about that. You're going to need to look at the screen to pair so that we get to that point later on in the stream here. All right, so we're going to move on to the next video showing you how to set up the app on your phone. Let's go back to the channel.
Whoa, what's that?
Unmute you. I need to get to this one. How to install sideband. Oh no. No. Hold on. I'm messing up.
The ads.
How to install the sideband app on your Android devices. This way you could communicate with your Arnodes. In my previous video, I showed you how to flash the Arnode firmware on your Heltec V3. Now we're going to show you how to install the app. Now to start, you need to go to the GitHub page. I'm going to leave a link for that in the description. Just scroll down until you see the APK file and go ahead and download that file. Now you might get a warning message just like this one. Just click on download anyway and let it download. Once it downloads, you're going to need to open up that downloaded file. You can do that multiple ways, but I recommend just clicking on the three dots in the top right corner and going down to the Downloads tab. And once you find your file, go ahead and click on it. It's going to start to load, but then you're probably going to get some other warning message. Go ahead and click on Settings, and then turn that toggle on right there. It should take you back after that, and you should see the option to install now. Go ahead and install and let it finish. Once it's done, open the app. You're probably going to see some permission requests. Go ahead and click on allow. After you do that, if you see a guide or an introduction pop up, you did it. Now you just need to configure the app to connect to whatever Arnode that you're going to connect to. I'm going to be making a separate video on that because there's so many mediums that you can use. You see, that was really fast. And unfortunately, I have sideband on all my Android devices already because I've been experimenting so heavily with this. So that's pretty much it. It's that simple. You just go to the website, you download the APK file, and install it on your phone, what you just saw, and that's it. Now, the next part's a little bit confusing, and I want to go over this one live with you because of the fact that it's very confusing. This is a setup process. If you don't get the setup process right, it will not work. I was pulling my hair out with some of the stuff that I went through the last couple of weeks trying to figure things out on my own. So this part is going to be very important that you make sure you do the exact settings in the exact way that I have it set up. So I'm going to move right into that because we have a lot to cover. What is that? Flow state gift? Thank you so much. I don't know what you just did, but thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Captain. That's what your name was. Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
What up, Nightcry?
Nightcry, what's up, dude? All right. So let's move on to the next one. Now, this is important so to understand because these are the settings you need to make sure that everything works right. Because I think at this point, I go over the LoRa settings too, what you need to set up, because you actually have to configure the band and how much power output you put in and everything. So with that said, let's move on to the next part. In this video, we're going to set up the sideband app so you can start communicating with your Arnode. In this video, we're going to be using a Heltec V3 that has the Arnode firmware flash to it. Now I'm going to show you how to pair that Heltec with your device and get it paired in the app so you can start communicating and sending pictures, audio, and messages using LoRa over Reticulum. First thing we're going to do is fix your display name, so go ahead and click on Preferences. Once you do that, scroll down until you see Anonymous Peer. Go ahead and delete that and create whatever identifier that you want. Don't leave it to the default Anonymous Peer. It's going to help you in the long run when you do troubleshooting. It helps you separate your devices and understand what's what. Next up, you need to click on Connectivity. After you do that, scroll down until you see Connect via Arnode. Make sure you turn on that toggle right there. Now we need to click on the Hardware tab. Go ahead and click on Hardware. Then you got to scroll down until you see Arnode. Click on Arnode.
Keep scrolling down until you see these Bluetooth connection toggles here. Turn them both on, click on allow, whatever permissions it asks for, just hit allow. And then there's another option I recommend turning on, control Arnode display, turn that on also. Now at this point, we need to shut down the app so it can save all the settings that we did. So anytime you make changes in this app, you need to always shut it down or restart it so it could save it. So all that stuff we did, we should be good. Now when we reboot it, all those settings should stay. Now you need to go back on the app and click on hardware, and then go to the Arnode section here, and then scroll down slightly until you see the radio options. Now this is your LoRa settings. Now mine's tuned for the US and for long range. I'm going to put this picture up to explain what all these mean, as well as what settings might work best for you, but mine's more tuned for long range. I recommend these settings right here. Once you're done configuring all that, all you have to do is restart the app again, and now when you load into the app, it's ready to pair with your Arnode. I'm going to be doing the Bluetooth pairing with.
So that's it for that. So that video is a good reference, and it gives you a little diagram of what you need. Explains on what if you want longer range or you're more interested in faster data up close. That little image there will help you.
I'm going to be doing the Bluetooth pairing with the.
I'm going to do that next. Calm down, Ghost. Okay, so we'll move on to the last one. So the Bluetooth pairing is the most frustrating thing with this whole sideband setup. So it's very buggy. There's a Bluetooth pairing function that's built into sideband. It rarely works, and when it does work, it's like something that it's like, wow, I'm surprised it worked. I recommend doing it the old-fashioned way. Hey, Tron Cases is here. Hey, Tron, shout out to you. Welcome to the live stream, buddy. Getting to trying to set up round, setting up mine. Yeah, definitely go check it out, dude. It's a lot of fun. And the coins start again. Thank you so much for being here, dude. Really appreciate it. Shout out to Tron. If you guys don't know Tron, definitely go check out his awesome cases. He makes some of the best cases in the world here. So with that said, I want to go over the Bluetooth pairing process. I'm gonna actually do that live. I think I'll do the video because it's pretty short. It explains my frustration and make sure to show you guys how to pair it and how to set up your Arnode. Because if you don't do it right, you're just gonna be frustrated. So let me go ahead and jump into that, and we'll talk and chat and catch up. So I want to speed this process up, and I want to show this part live.
This is Pocket. I never go.
Sponsor me. I need a sponsorship. Anything. Okay.
In this video, I'm going to show you how to pair your Arnode to your phone that's using the Sideband app. Before we start this video, I need to explain how the Bluetooth function works on the Arnode. This way you don't go crazy trying to figure out why it keeps turning off on you when you're trying to get it to pair. If the Bluetooth symbol looks like a bunch of dots, that means the Bluetooth is off. If the Bluetooth symbol is filled in, that means it's on. It's not paired. Now you could toggle between on and off just by tapping the boot button once. If the Bluetooth symbol is solid, but it has a dotted line going through it, that means it's in pairing mode. Now to get it in pairing mode so you can connect to it, you need to hold down the boot button for over 5 full seconds. If you hold it down and let go at 4.9 seconds, it will just turn the device off. So anything between holding the button from 2 seconds to 4.9 seconds will turn it off. Now in the Sideband app, you're going to see a button here under hardware and Arnode to pair a Bluetooth device. It doesn't really work. You have to do the pairing the old-fashioned way. Just go to your Android settings, click on Bluetooth, and start the pairing process that way. Now, just one more note before we start the pairing process. If you do get your device into pairing mode, it has that little line going through it, you have about like 20 seconds before it goes back to just the standby mode. So what I recommend you doing is just waiting until your phone is actively looking for a new device to connect to, and then putting your Arnode into pairing mode. Now that all that's out of the way, now let's start the pairing process. First thing you're gonna do is go to your Android device that has the Sideband app and just go to your Bluetooth settings and pair a new Bluetooth device. At this time, put your Arnode into pairing mode. Now on your Android device, you should see something that says Arnode on it with a bunch of numbers or letters. Go ahead and click on that and put in the pairing code that you have that the device is showing. Again, you got about 20 seconds before it goes back to the default standby mode, so make sure you do it quick. Once you've successfully paired, you need to reopen the Sideband app. Make sure you restart it if you haven't already, or just open it up now. Now, in my previous video, I went over all the configurations that you need with your connection. And if you did follow my instructions from the last video, you'll see that icon on your device now. And
all right, so that's basically it. So now I'm gonna try to do this live, but this is gonna be the fun part where we just chill and hang out, and as I try to pair this thing. So again, this is the most frustrating part. The Bluetooth part, it kind of is a little buggy, but I found that if you do it the old-fashioned way and just completely discard that the app pairing even exists, you'll have a much better time doing this. So this is my new Arnode, and this is my first time trying to pair it to the same phone with a different device. I think it's gonna be the same process, but Again, one tap right now, the Bluetooth icon, it has a little blue dots, like just dots. That means Bluetooth is off. That puts Bluetooth on. Now what I want to do is get into pairing mode. So if I hold this down for 3 seconds and let it go, it just turns off. To get it into pairing mode, it's anything after 5 full seconds. So we'll turn it back on, make sure it's solid, and then I'm going to hold this down for 5 full seconds. I'm going to wait 6 or 7 because it's just this. Figuring this out on my own was painful. So now it's in pairing. So I'm going to go to my phone, which I can't really show you because I got a whole bunch of other stuff I can't show you on the phone. Pair new device, add new device. I'm looking for it. Arnode 2351. That's the one I want to pair. Now it's showing a pairing code, which, oh my God, it's so small. And 285348. All right. It says passed. It says that my phone says we're connecting, so it didn't yell at me for wrong code. So let's wait until it says I'm actually paired with it. Oh, it says wrong code. Just try it again. Thought it did the right code. So I got to start the process over again. Like I said, this is a very buggy process. Nope. See, it turned it off. This is what I'm talking about. As you see, this is me struggle live. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, the line is there. Okay, the number is there. I'm gonna lock in real quick. 5338. Is that a 0? Oh my God. 533012. All right, I feel more confident about that one. All right, we're connected. We did it. That was actually good, actually seamless. So let's celebrate, everyone. Can we get some hype in chat? That's actually a really hard part, believe it or not. All right, so we're connected. So now it says I'm already connected too. What's that? See that symbol? So that, like, that weird icon toggle switch I said that turn on in that other video does that. So it lets you know that you're connected. So if I go to my sideband app right now, I'm gonna go under conversations. I'm gonna go under the triangle. So it says right now I'm on air. So on the app, it will tell you if your device is connected. It says you're on air. But it doesn't exist yet until I announce it to other nodes. So I'm hoping this is paired together, my other Spectre mini phone there. So I'm going to announce its presence, but I'm going to make sure this is up and running. So if I go to announce, okay, so I just announced its presence. So I'm going to look under announce stream. Oop, that's the wrong button. That's voice. We're not gonna send voice. That's a different stream, different day. I still gotta learn the voice stuff. Announce stream. GS1. So that's what that should be named because that's how I write program. I'm gonna click on it. Okay, we're gonna click on converse. Such a fancy way. And I'm gonna do a test message. So let's do test. Test. Is Tron still in chat? I'm gonna write Tron. Test Tron. Tron. And I'm going to send it. Oop, did I not send it? Send. All right, it says sent, so it's looking at my other phone. Come on, can we do it? Can we do it live? Test Tron, we did it, ladies and gentlemen. Off-grid communications with Reticulum. We went through it tonight and we did it. Let's go.
Nice.
So, cool thing, we can do attachments too. So this is LoRa communication. So I'm going to send a photo to the other one. Send high resolution. Okay. Allow sideband to send photos. Yes. Let's try this again. Send high quality images. Now it takes a little while, especially with the high quality ones. Downloads. I don't know what this image is, but we're gonna find out together. So this might be funny. So I'm sending a photo. So it should be sending. Or didn't it go through? Let me try again. Low bandwidth image. Let's try low bandwidth just so I can get it through. We'll go to my downloads. I'll send this one. Attached PNG. Send. There it is. So on this phone, you can see it. That's the image. It's for my. I'm using a Ghost phone right now with the Graphene OS on it. So this is the image background. It's the only thing I have on this phone really. That's why I used it in the other demo. So I'm going to send this. This message contains no text content. Okay. So if I go to my other phone, there's no cell, no nothing on this. If you see, we just sent the picture over LoRa. Now I can do voice too. So let's do a voice message, right? So now I can send voice messages over the Reticulum over LoRa. Like how this is so cool. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's do high quality. Where is the low bandwidth, medium res, high bandwidth, high quality voice, low quality voice? Yep. While using the app, start recording. This is a test. I am live in front of a lot of people. We're having a good night. This is a test. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a test. I am live in front of a lot of people. We're having a good night. This is a test. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do a different recording because I want to do something funnier. This is Golf. Hold on. Let me do it again. Start again. This is Golf Hotel Oscar Sierra Tango. Do not go to the light. The white rabbit is here. The eagle has flown from the nest. Test 1, 2, 3. I don't know what any of that means, but we're going to send it because it sounded cool. So that was audio recording. Now this is Reticulum, but we're using LoRa as the medium. We just sent the picture over LoRa. Now we're going to do voice. So now if I go to my other, so this might take a little longer because it's voice. Let's see, is it still pending? Delivered? Oh, did I not send it? Hold on, I apologize. What the heck was that? More coins! Thank you very much, Tennessee. Let's try do voice one more time because it looks like it didn't go through. Low resolution. This is a test. 1, 2, 3. Stop. Save to message. Adding recording audio to message. Okay. But where? Is that it? Oh, maybe it did send. Hold on. Sorry, it's not as like transparent. Oh, that's Testron. All right, so it hasn't sent yet. So I'm wondering why is it not resending it? So I got the audio to work in my video, but you can send audio. Trust me, I did it. So you can send audio, you can send images like you just saw. Again, this is all over LoRa. Like that's really cool. Like that's hard to believe that you could do that. You're so locked down to thinking that Meshtastic and MeshCore, you can only send text messages. I mean, it's fine tuned for that, but this is a really cool option too. And then you can bridge this with MQTT if you saw my other video, and you can send pictures, messages, and call people all over the world using the internet as a piggyback with MQTT. So there's so much you can do. There's so much potential for this. So that's why I'm really excited about it because it opens up so much possibilities. So with that, we're going to talk, we'll hang out. I'm going to try as while Kind of Geeky's reading chat and hanging out with everybody, I'm going to try to get an audio message to send. But what's your thoughts on all this? Did you think that's cool that you can send all this stuff over LoRa? What's your thoughts?
Totally cool. I don't think you can send it with Meshtastic images and voice messages, right?
No, you can't. There's not as of right now, you can't.
So that's definitely worthwhile right there. That really brings it closer to like being able to use it like a cell phone almost.
It does. Stop recording.
Yeah, I think all things being equal and working the way they're supposed to, I'd probably rather have this than Meshtastic if there was a disaster. It's just so much easier to leave a short message than it is to type out something,
Yeah, 100%. And voice again, you could do. I haven't experimented too much with it yet, but you can do phone calls over this too. Like you can do audio over this as well. So this opens up the door to so much, and it's so scalable. It's way more scalable than MeshCore or even Meshtastic. It's built. It's network level stuff, like network layer level stuff. So I'm very discouraged because I can't get the audio to work right now, but I know it works. But yeah, really cool stuff. And yeah, I'm still trying to get the audio to work. But what's your guys' thoughts? Thank you for the star. Love this.
Lamar.
Love this. Love this. So I'm rebooting my Reticulum app. I want to see if that helps at all doing the reboot. Here are the nodes. Nodes are close together. 2006. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Yes, that it. What's the? Yep. What's the gap? What do you mean? Sorry. All right. Let me relaunch the sideband app. That's connected. This is still connected. All right. Let's send. Come on. My phone's glitching out. But yeah, so let's go ahead and go to while we're hanging out. Let's just go here so we can actually hang out and chat. Chat, PC screen, main chat. Yep.
Frostbite says, so it's like a voice recording, not back and forth, right? I think I would prefer that. It's offline, right?
Yep. So this is all done just like your health. It's your LoRa radio that's built into your HealthTech, and you're using your phone to interact with the device, just like Meshtastic. But this is way more encrypted. This has it also hides the source destination, which I go over in the first video exactly, and I have all the documentation explaining it better than I could ever do live. But again, there's so much benefits to this, and plus you can do it multiple mediums. I can have LoRa bridge into a Wi-Fi network. You can have a own Wi-Fi Reticulum network and have it bridge with LoRa. You can bridge all the stuff together. I don't know how to do it just yet. I'm still learning, but all this stuff is possible with this networking protocol. It's so cool. This is just the beginning. So I look forward to more projects, but I'm gonna keep learning in the background. But I'm at a point in stage where I learned enough where I felt comfortable sharing it with everybody to start looking into it. Something to definitely look into, and that's why in the past you're like, "Oh, Ghost, why didn't you get into MeshCore?" Well, I mean, smart routing. I gave my take on smart routing and how I think that smart routing is not always better for certain situations, but I'm more interested in smart networking. Let's go well beyond just routing in general. Like this is smart networking. Like you video. I mean, I think you can send video too. Like I haven't pushed the limits just yet, but I know I can do voice. I've done it before, and you just saw me send an image over LoRa. And let me do that. I really want to get that voice done tonight, so let me try that again. Keep getting all passionate and distracted.
It's all good.
I love this stuff. Low bandwidth voice. Start recording. This is a test. Stop recording. Save message. Audio. Added audio recording. Where? Where have you added this? I don't see it. Send? Oh, I didn't. Please tell me that's not. I'm that dumb. Hold on. I might be that dumb. I'm that dumb. All right, here we go. Try again. You gotta tap it to play. It just got test. All right, hold on. Let me try it again. Now I know what I did wrong. All right. Okay, low bandwidth voice. Start recording. This is a test. 1, 2, 3. Stop recording. Play the message. This is save message. Test. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So that seemed like it went the full recording. So now let's go back to this. So you just witnessed voice messaging over LoRa using Reticulum with these devices you just saw here. Decentralized, off-grid, not just smart routing, but smart networking at the basic level. How cool is that? And we have Valley Tech Solution just joining the live stream. What's up, buddy?
Oh, what's up, man?
You're not an illusion. We love your face. What's going on, everybody? So that's it. We did a full breakdown tonight from beginning to end. That was really fun. Oh, Valley, you know what? I want to show you. Let me show you the project I'm working on. I showed everyone else during the stream tonight already. You know, you can use the, I don't know if you have access. I think you do have access to the beta firmware. But let's go ahead and go to camera 2 so you can see this thing. So I have my Biscuit Ultra mounted here because this is in node mode. I have this as a node and it's part of the node cluster, and LilyGo just sent me more T-Dongle C5s. So I'm going to be building this out even more. But as of right now, this is my node cluster setup. So you got the Biscuit Ultra. It's just a node. The Biscuit Pro is the brains of the operation that handles all the war driving stuff with the phone interaction. This is the cluster with the two things. I got the LilyGo branding because I don't want them to regret sending me things because I think I caused a shortage. And everything nicely set up into this dongle where I have a big car battery type bank that I carry with me. But this is the war driving node. No soldering because I do not have any skills with that. But this is the setup, and I'm still working on it right now. I want to make it look even more cool. But this is the simplistic, you plug and play, take nodes out, add nodes, etc., burn it, whatever you want to talk about. But that's it. I just wanted to share that with you. Yeah, Frostbite is here, dude. Main chat.
Frost BB, that is fucking hilarious. Sorry, that is funny.
Frost BB. That was explaining the drop there. But yeah, so just a little project. But we do have to get. I do got to do an unboxing soon. So I want to wrap up the Reticulum stuff we did tonight. I thought it was really cool that we did that. I think maybe for the next live stream we'll do a much simpler project together. I might tell you throughout the week, hey, we're going to do a bootable flash drive or something simplistic. We could all do it together. I think it'd be easier for people to get flash drives and stuff like that, and we can do it live together on stream. So you just saw the Reticulum network. We sent messages, we sent images and audio over LoRa tonight using these devices. And if you want to get one of these Meshnology kits, use code GS007 and you can save 7% on Meshnology's website. So yeah, that was good. Thank you guys as well. That was fun.
That was awesome, yeah. Andrew Hodgkin was asking about the USB hub that you were using.
Yes. So let me show you V1 again. So V1, so V1 was this setup. So I had this. These are cheap. I got these on Amazon. You can look up USB-A hubs. This one right here has just I think 10 of them. And this is what I was using originally. This was not bad. But I wanted it because the problem here was having it stacked like this, it got hot. The nodes had nowhere to like really breathe. And I think they were just on top of each other too much. And I was like, all right, I need something that spreads it out a little bit more. So what I ended up buying was two of the. So these are like maybe $4 to $8. This is one. It's just one that has 6 ports on the side and 1 port on the top, and I glued it on top of one another, so they're both sticking out on the side. So it's just two. It's two USB-A hubs. It's very slim and it looks really nice, but it's glued. It's glued. That's all it is. It's glued with double-sided adhesive, just like I did with this guy today. The Ghost Strategist setup with the Reticulum and Meshtastic network. How cool this is! But Sorry, ADHD. But that's it. So it's really cheap stuff. Like this is no soldering, no 2 brain cells in a dream. You can make this happen. So like it's super easy, but you do need a lot of power. So I have these special these battery banks. This is a baby one. This is like 10,000. This is 5,000 milliamp power. But I would plug something like this in on the car ride. But I have like I have one that's 10,000 milliamps, and I have like a car battery that I could plug into this thing too. So like it's a lot of power. You can't just plug this into a car. It freaks out. If you don't have enough power, the nodes don't work right either. So just good to know. Just want one. Yeah. Just dropped an illusion. I am so hyped. Ghost Cluster is crazy. It is crazy, dude. Thank you. I appreciate it. So we have an unboxing to do, but we'll talk about chat. Any other questions in chat? Any questions about Reticulum before we move on to the next step? Yeah, this is really cool. I can't wait. This is gonna be my. I'm gonna have this. I can't wait. Just carry this around with me. This is not weird looking, right? Reticulum mesh-tastic. So I love. This is so cool. All right. So glad everything worked out tonight. So that Helltech, let's push all this aside. I need to bring in somebody else. So there's a reason why I'm bringing out the Nanos, but let's go ahead and see. That kid would be. Take a value up. Can you glue one more power bank? I could. You can do whatever you want. I mean, my setup is a simple setup because I like my stuff simplistic and easy and approachable. And again, I don't solder. It's a skill that I've mentally said, you know what, I have other things I can't. It's not good for me. I tried soldering once and stuff, and then the company saw what I did, and they felt so bad they sent me a brand new device. Like that's how bad I solder. So if that says something, they were like, dude, they're like, oh god, we're gonna send you a new thing. Please don't show that to people. I'm like, okay.
Don't show that
It was
off.
bad, but justified, definitely justified. But yeah, so it's simplistic. You just get USB hub. You don't have to go crazy. You can buy whatever you want. The only issue I had with this one was it got hot. When I did the node when I have it set up the way I have it set up where it's flat, I got better performance. I don't know if that's because of heat or the way the radio works, that maybe the radio frequencies aren't bouncing off each other as much. Doing it that setup where it's flat, where it looks like an actual antenna, works better. I'm gonna experiment with doing extenders, extend some of them, so I have a couple extended, a couple in as I progress. I'm gonna make that better. I'm gonna keep making that better. But right now, like it's on like the 3rd version, and now with the new Biscuit update, where you can use this as the brain and have all the power of the Ultra do as a node, I've jumped from again 8,000 APs to over 30 with that setup. It's insane. So it's crazy, absolutely crazy. But we're gonna move on. So there's a reason why I have these BLE Shark Nanos out. So people that don't know, way back when the BLE Shark Nano was still in its beginning stages, even before they were a full Kickstarter, this is the prototype of the BLE Shark Nano. So we were one of the first people to get the BLE Shark Nano, and that's when I started doing interviews. This is like almost like 2 years ago, I think, a year and a half. It's been a while. So we have a long-standing relationship with InfiShark Tech, and so much so that we even had a special edition. If you guys did pick up the purple Ghost Rat edition, this was for a limited time only. They made a special purple edition because we helped them out when they were starting out. We helped with a lot of things, and I continue to help with them. So we have a really good relationship with InfiShark Tech. I love this. This is my number one recommendation for beginner-friendly hacking gadget because of the experience, and they keep adding things to it. Like this $40 hacking gadget is accessible. It takes care of itself. It can update itself. It's a very good beginner-friendly. It's not the most powerful, but it's a great entry point. And when I do classes or when I tell anybody a recommendation, I just say this. I mean, you could do the Bruce firmware. There's so many options out there, but this will continue to be my number one recommendation for beginner friendliness and affordability to start. So here's my 4. I'm gonna put this one away because again, this is the prototype. I just want you guys to see what it used to look like. They even have the infrared stuff built into it. But really cool. We have this as a little. I keep that always because that is a big sentimental piece for me, especially this purple one too. But recently, and I made a video on this, they released an update called Shiver. So Shiver, you can now interact. You can control multiple BLE Shark Nanos with one. So like you can team them together. So and also extend range. So here's the idea, right? So let's say that we have one BLE Shark Nano. This is my naked one. Naked one. Don't look at it. But, this one right here can only get to so much space. I mean, it can only get to so much feet. The idea is that you get multiple. So let's say that I think it's like 300. I forget. I think there's 300 meters or something like that. You get multiple, so you can cover more. So these things work together. They create a mesh, so they can extend their range so much more. So if you want to do a pen test, what you can do is you get these things, you drop off one on the first floor, you drop off one on the second floor, you drop off another one on the third floor, and you keep going, and you build this mesh network, and you can scan a lot more. These devices can work together and send information back to that one, the head node there. So it's really cool. So with Iffy Shark Tech, I think right now the limit is 16. So I said I have an unboxing to do, and I just told you that the limit is 16. Do you have an idea what this this package might be? Anybody in chat can guess what it could be? We'll see if anybody can guess it. So the limit again is 16.
Silicon cases. That's my guess.
It could be it. It could just be cases. You're right. It could just be cases. Hold on, I gotta move this camera up because this is a big box without breaking things. Surprised, no one's getting it in chat. I have a feeling it's a BLE Shark Nanos. So we're going to make an army of Nanos. We're going to push the. I don't know if I'm be able to do it tonight because I got to set up each one, I believe. But we will have an army of BLE Shark Nanos for now and for the future. So when more features come out, we will have them ready and available in the studio for testing for fun. So I'm really excited for this. So let's go ahead and get the unboxing going here. So thank you very much, Iffy Shark Tech. I'm very excited. So I have no idea really what's. It's heavy too. Like I believe this is all 13 BLE Shark Nanos. Let's go ahead and unbox this. And not cut my fingers off on stream.
That's a plus.
Oh my! It's so. Oh boy! All right, here we go. This is insane. We are building an army of shark nanos. We are making would you say a school of the sharks? Is that just fish?
I think School of Sharks works.
This is a screenshot.
Look at all those.
Someone screenshot this. This is insane. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What is this? Oh, these must be the cases. So they sent me 12. I thought the limit was 16. Oh, either way, we have tons of sharks. We're building an army regardless if it's the limit or not. So I think these are the silicon cases of it. Yep, the silicon. So these are the cases, so they help to differentiate them. But we will build an army. This is crazy. So I got to unbox all of these. So big fish in a shark pond. Yep, exactly. So let's go ahead and unbox some of these, and it's because I got to set all these things up. At least get them started so I can do all the setup process during the weekend. Or I keep thinking it's Friday. It's not Friday. I actually have work tomorrow. I'll set them up at some point. Maybe I'll have them maybe ready for the next live stream. We can do the demonstration of all of them communicating because it does look cool. When you hit that button and all of them start communicating with one another, it does look really cool. So let me go ahead. Where'd my knife go? I just had it. Ooh. Where is my knife? I guess I can just use my Karambit one. I need room. All right, so we got a clear one. Clear one. Maybe we can guess what color. Want to play a game? Let's guess a color. Which one we're gonna open up next? I think this one
Sounds
is
good.
a black one. What do you think this one is?
Well, what are our color choices? It's clear,
I think they're
black,
like
purple,
I got it right.
white, right?
I think it's clear. I think it's just clear and black. Oh no, I think there's one other color. Maybe blue. I think might be blue. I'm not exactly sure. I think it is blue. So I guess that one right. So let's guess. This one I think is going to be a clear one. They're supposed to be a little bit different, I think. Nope, got it wrong. Black one. Move on. So anybody working on any cool projects or anything while I unbox all these? This is so crazy, dude. We are building a BLE Shark Nano army.
Black's clearly winning.
My also goal too is like eventually when I start going to like events like DEF CON and stuff like that, I eventually I'll go venture out. Like I want to give stuff away. Like just I want to have like I'm gonna have vendors send me a whole bunch of stuff and then like just have a backpack full of things, just hand out. People find me like, oh, you found me. Like I'll like give them stuff. Like this is hopefully one day I can start giving this kind of stuff away, which I have been doing. I've been giving away a lot in the studio. So I'm trying to like every week when I get paid, I try to give somebody something. So I'm getting close to just what I need because I need a lot of. I got to keep some inventory in here to do product testing. So these BLE Shark Nanos will be for product testing, but in the future I want to like have a bunch of this stuff to give away. Okay, so I guess it's just clear and black. I thought they had a blue one at one point. Maybe I might be wrong. Or maybe that was a special edition. Okay.
If I remember right, Frostbite, they're like $40.
Yeah, I think they're like 40. I think they're just under 40. I think it's like 30 and change for one. Oh, I have a discount code too. I think it's what is it? I think it's just Ghost Rats. I think you can save 5%. I did a post in the Discord. Hold on, I'll tell you right now. I'm part of. They just started an affiliate program. I just got into it. So hold on, let me find it. I want to make sure I say the right thing. Oh, I think I accidentally kicked Geeky by accident too. Hold on, I gotta get him back. Announcements. GS404. I lost Geeky. Hold on, let me go back to him. I don't like this. I'm so
What
sorry.
happened?
It's not you, it's me. I hit the wrong button. I'm so sorry.
You're good. You're good.
So if you want to save 5% on your BLE Shark Nano, use code GS404. So now you can save 5% now on your BLE Shark Nano. So they just started an affiliate program. So now you'll be able to save some money on this stuff too. And help the channel too. So I'm working on doing more affiliate stuff. So okay, main camera. All right, so now the idea here is that when I do get these all set up, that I can control all of these and do a much more broad setup and use Shiver. And I want to see like how far I can get. Like I want to put these all over and like I gotta find like a building or a company that will let me do some pen testing just for fun and for a video. But I want to test out the range. I want to see how far I can get. If I could put one for so many meters and really see how far I can go with it. Also just demonstrate live an army of hacking gadgets working together. Like I think that is so cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn these on. Oh, this is actually pretty weird looking too. Looking the BLE Shark Nano. Yeah, see, I got to set them all up. So, yeah. So they're not set up. So I do got to set up the internet for each and every one of them. That's fine. That'd be a fun little project to do for another day. But we have them in the studio. So my goal is, because we already made a video on Shiver, but I want to do live demos and I want to keep promoting the BLE Shark Nano. And they got more stuff coming. Like I've been talking the behind the scenes, and they're also eventually too, they're going to be making another product too. So look at that, is cool looking too. So I can't wait once I get these set up, we can do live demos with this a little bit more, and I'll keep this cluster on me at all times, and I'll just try to maybe integrate every live stream. We'll do like a cool like mass pen test or something like that, so you can see this live in the demo. That's that. So thank you, Infy Shark Tech, for that. I look forward to setting those up and doing some using Shiver to use all those together combined for reconnaissance. I think it's just gonna be really, really cool. But yep, any thoughts about that, guys? Can you cook popcorn? Can you cook popcorn right now? I probably could with my war driving rig, yeah. Probably could. I can only imagine how much how much stuff comes off of that. Case.
Have a great night, Irish Ghost. You take care of yourself.
Yep, you too, man. Have a good night, man. Thanks for coming.
Dave has a good point.
What's that?
The footprint for the Zhao in the InfoShark is the same size as the C5. So technically, they got the room in the same case to upgrade to 2.4 and 5 gigahertz.
I think that's the plan. Like, I don't know how much I can say for sure, but
Sure.
It's definitely going to be. There's definitely going to be an upgraded version at some point. They talked about it in the past, but this is still a good entry point. It's still going to be a good tool, and the good thing about this is with Infy Shark Tech, since that you have Shiver, like this is like pretty new cool stuff, right? Since you have Shiver, if you get, let's say they do come out with a brand new version, this brand new version it's more powerful, etc., because that's where they'll probably go, maybe a more powerful version. Your old BLE Shark Nano could be used for that extension. Now you can have that more powerful one, and then use the ones that you already have to extend the pen testing capabilities using Shiver. So it's cool. It's like almost like if they do when they do make another one at some point, you'll be able to use it within its ecosystem since it's the same type of device and work together. I think that's really cool. So
yeah, me too. And devices don't just gather dust in a drawer somewhere; they can still be utilized.
exactly. So and that's the point too. Now it does look like a lot up here, but again, I have all these again because I'll be doing testing with them and doing the live demonstrations, and it's gonna look so cool when I have all these set up. Now, all right, guys, would set up Shiver and I hit the button and you see all of them come into life at once. That's gonna be a really cool demo to do live to show people how
Yeah.
cool that is.
You need to get a good camera angle on that.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah. So I mean, right now I got the Logitech Brio that I donated for this. So these are really decent cameras, but it's hard to do it in low light scenarios. I kind of dumbed down a lot of the purple lights just to go with the standard white lights to help out, but it's just how it is. Dark rooms is tough with cameras. But yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Have you seen how Talking Sasquatch will turn the brightness way down? Have you played around with that at all?
With his devices?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen him do that. But his setup though, like he does a lot of he does the face. I mean, he shows his face and stuff like that. So like he has good lighting on him for his videos. So his room is very well lit. The problem was with dark purple, the cameras don't know what to do with really dark blues. Like it freaks it out. Like if I was to turn off these white lights right now, you're gonna notice that the camera like it doesn't know what to do. Like it starts to panic a little bit. It's not good with blue light. It's good to have reds. It kind of helps with the noise. There's actual noise when it comes to light and stuff like that. But it's a whole like science, believe me. It's not easy. But yeah, maybe one day we actually get a lot of this stuff's just stuff I have laying around. So maybe when we get one day we get a more professional setup. It depends. All we need is like one big sponsorship or one sponsorship, and then I can redo the studio the right way and everything. But we'll see if that's God's plan or not. We're just one day at a time. I'm just happy to do what I can right now. And like I said, we just
For
passed
sure.
1,000 videos, and like I'm excited because I'm at a point now where I can venture into the stuff I really wanted to venture into in the beginning. Now that I have more of an understanding of everything, and I can experiment, and a lot of what I say now, I carries a little weight with these companies where I'm partnered with them now, and if I say, hey, you should do this or you should make this, okay, this would be better if you fix this for people or do this, they listen. So like we have a lot of influence now to help with you guys. Like I try to use my influence a lot to help with you guys too, and make things I think are valuable for you guys too. So I'm at that point, especially after 1,000 videos. I have a video pretty much referencing everything, and a lot of the newer content creators, they're covering a lot of stuff that I've done in the past, but they're doing such a great job with it now because there's some updates with it, there's new things with it, and they have their thing, and I kind of found my thing, the things that I like, and I think that we have our own niches, and that's what makes this whole community special, right? So I'm happy where I'm at. And then again, I'm at the point where I think the live streams are fun because it's more interactive. It's like a live show. People can watch it later. I noticed a really great viewership after these live streams too. And we do live demos. I plan and I can interact and show products off live, and it makes it easier for me because now I can just do the live demo and it's good enough for the company and they're happy with me, and I can just practice. I can spend the rest of the week doing development and working on projects. So this has been really great. And I get to hang out with Geeky, hang out with you guys. Like I look forward to these Wednesday night live streams. And I'm going to work on making them more structured, doing like classes, like kind of like how we did tonight, but maybe a little bit more easier, and preparing better for it. And I'm making adjustments too to make these streams better. So if you guys have suggestions, let me know. I think the next live stream we'll play around with the C5T dongles, and I'll try to like walk through how I set up my node cluster, and I'll do a live demonstration how to flash the Biscuit firmware on a C5T dongle, and you can get started war driving. I think that'll be the next stream. We'll focus on war driving as the project, and hopefully do some more tinkering and some work on some other projects like this. This is so cool. I'm so excited about this. Yeah, and again, I'm in the back. I'm working on affiliate, so pretty much everything you see here, I have a discount code for, and it also goes toward helping the channel. So and I'm working on other projects too behind the scenes. But it's really, I'm excited. I'm happy where we are, and it's thanks to you guys for supporting me and being there for me. And again, it's just this has been such a crazy ride. I did not expect this at all, but I'm trying to use whatever influence I have to help in any way I can. So it's fine. It works. Yep.
Sounds like you've helped a lot of people. We get people all the time that are like, I watched your videos and that kind of stuff. It's pretty cool.
No, I appreciate it. It's just get your hands on this stuff and start playing around. It's a fun thing to do. It helps distract you from the everyday life. We all struggle with certain things. I've been very open with my struggle with mental health and depression and stuff. And I have videos. I have a whole podcast on YouTube going over that struggle, and I've been very open about it. And this stuff helps. Finding people like-minded and stuff like that. It's really good. And
Yeah.
I appreciate it. And again, I don't know everything. I'm learning, and it puts me in a very vulnerable spot because a lot of this stuff from the beginning, I didn't really know too much. I just shared the little I did know with people, and I'm getting to a point where I found the stuff I like, and I feel more comfortable in my own skin now, and since I know it now, I'm more confident. So it's been a growing process, but I recommend making yourself vulnerable. If there's something you're thinking about doing, or even if it's not just tech, if it's just something that you always wanted to try, you're better off just trying it. You never know what could come out of it. If I never made those couple of videos that blew up on YouTube, I wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't have the influence to help companies, help people, and just, eh, just I wouldn't be in the position I am today if I didn't try. You're better off to try something and for it not to work out to never try at all, because it's always about that what ifs. I always say that. You don't want to go through life, what if I did this? What if I did that? Try it. Just try it. And I'm not saying you're going to be a big YouTuber. And I'm telling you right now, like, just because I have a lot of subscribers and I'm getting close to 9 million views and stuff like that, it doesn't change. Like that, it's just numbers. Like it doesn't. I'm still the same person when I first started YouTube. I'm always been the same person. But I think a lot of us look at these people that have big followings and stuff like that, and like, oh, this person, but they're just people just like you and me. I'm just lucky that the algorithm picked a couple of videos and it did what it did, and I'm trying to use this opportunity to help people in a lot of ways. If that's not talking about my faith, if it's talk about mental health, or just to get people excited about tech. So that's I just make sure your goals are more toward that rather than I want to be famous, I want to have money, I want to have this. To make a real difference, it's about giving. So that's what I try to promote here. So if you learn anything from this channel, and just to go out and just give back to people. If somebody gives you something, if I've helped you in any way, go help somebody else, even if it doesn't benefit you at all. Make a difference, because people will always remember the givers, not the takers. Like that's what makes you stand out, and you can change the world just by being different and not taking. So I like to give a little positive message toward the end of these streams, because that's really important. But that's what I do all this for, is to help people, and just to help them make the world a better place too. And it starts with you. It starts with just making those little decisions every day, and just try, have fun, learn with people, and don't isolate yourself, because that's the worst thing you can do, is isolate yourself, even though it's hard.
Yeah, very true.
Famous saying, captures a role of failures and type. I have not failed. I have not found 10,000 ways that won't work. It's pretty cool. Albert Einstein, anyone who has ever made a mistake has ever tried anything new. Yep, that's cool. I love it. I love the quotes. I like the one where what was the one too? I keep messing it up, but sometimes we get too worried what people think of us. The people that mind don't matter, and the people that don't matter mind. I think that probably said too slow, but you get the point. Don't worry about what other people think of you. Do what you think is right.
Yeah, the people that matter don't mind,
That's
right?
it. Yeah, that's it. The pattern. No. Yeah, the people that matter don't mind, and the people that mind don't matter. There you go.
Correct. Yeah.
It's
Teamwork.
dyslexia gets me.
Well, I don't know. I thought building that was super cool, and I learned a little bit of something about it. I really like the ability to pass voice and pictures. That's really cool.
Yep. And I know me and you use it. I mean, me and you are very familiar with the MQTT and being able to communicate over long distances using the internet as a bridge to
Hmm.
make a local network connect to a other network that's farther away. This could be used for that. So now you can send messages and video and audio using the same kind of stuff. I haven't figured it out just yet, but this stuff is possible with this. And using Wi-Fi routers, you can create your own network, not just LoRa-based devices with Reticulum. It opens up the door to so much possibilities, and it's something that I didn't want. I really wanted to take the time to show you guys this stuff, because it's really valuable stuff. I think that if the internet was to go down tomorrow, these are really good skills to have, and know that this stuff's available. You can be self-reliant, communicate with devices. I mean, now maybe you can use this with your home cameras. So now you're completely off the internet and you have your own decentralized network. I mean, this is cool. Like, this is really, it gives power back to the individual. I have a private MQP channel, blah, 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 connected. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, we have one too. So if maybe we should link up. I'd like to see yours. My dad's a big ham radio operator. He's recently retired. He used to be a chief radio engineer, and he does field day. Used to do field day with him. He does stuff with Mars. I'm pretty sure you know what that stuff is. He builds dipoles as well. So if you're ham, you know all that stuff. You know what all that stuff I'm talking about is. So very familiar with the radio stuff. But yeah, we're getting toward the end of the stream, so I just want to. This is the point where we just hang out and talk. So just get everybody's feedback, and then we'll wrap up the night. Yeah.
Yeah, how are we doing right now as far as views? We got 22 people watching with 28 likes. That's pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good. And again, these streams do really. The show does well, especially afterwards. And again, I just like these live streams. As of right now, it's every Wednesday. We might eventually do every other Wednesday. This way, I can help prepare, because I want to do more interactive stuff with people and build up the hype for the live streams. So like we'll do we'll do a live session of setting up a bootable flash drive, or live session we're going to be updating, setting up a Bruce something. We'll build a project together live, even something simple or small, but we'll do it together. We'll give everybody time to gather whatever they need and go there, or we'll do shout out. We'll make show something like do. We'll figure. I like to better organize these shows, but I think we did good tonight. So just a little experiment what we did with the videos and going through step by step. You guys helped me. You got one of my projects done for the week, so
There you go.
yeah. So
You seem pretty excited about it too. You were having fun.
I did. I had a lot of fun tonight.
Mm-hmm.
The node, this right here is pretty cool. I'm just getting to know Reticulum. I'm so glad I got looked into it more, because it was just at first I was very intimidated because there's just not enough out there about it, and I ran into so many problems. And for me, to release all those videos, because I knew how difficult it was starting out, and I was like, I need to make these so people, when they do have questions, they can Google it, and whatever that phrase will come up. Like those videos are made so it's searchable. So hopefully it helps a lot of people now and in the future. So that's what I try. I try to leave a little echo of myself, because I might not be doing this forever. I don't know what God's plan is for me, and I don't know what. I don't know. I don't know. YouTube. Who knows? Like we got a lot going on, but at least these videos are timeless. Like even the videos that I did 2 years ago, people still comment today. Like someone will comment on a video I did 2 years ago. I'll be like, wow, that was 2 years ago I did that, but to them it's brand new.
Yep.
So it's like leaving an echo of me behind, and it's like timeless. So like you can watch my videos, all the 1,000 videos I had from start to finish, and you'll see me grow. You'll see that me struggle with things and learn things, and my views and things change as I progress through my YouTube journey and stuff like that. But I think it's good because it kind of tells a story, and hopefully it helps other people too along the way. It's pretty cool. I like to one day look back at it all, watch it through, and just see the change and stuff like that. All the fun times we had. But I think one of the things I wanted to say tonight too, if I had to leave one message with you guys, something that I'm learning currently, is that I know we look a lot at the past sometimes and we say, "Oh man, I remember those good old days. I remember when I used to hang out with this person, or life was just so much different back then. We had less worries." And then you look ahead in the future, you're like, "Oh, I need to do this, I need to do that." And a lot of us, including myself, we get kind of like bogged down by that, and we kind of get overwhelmed, and we get into this rut where we do the same routine every single day. It's kind of like we're cut and repeat, cut and dry, and it's miserable. And you feel like you're trapped in your situation, or you could be struggling with something. It could be finances, could be your health, could be your environment, the people you work with, or the people that you see every single day. But sometimes we just need to just stop. And I'm going to tell you right now, like just try this. And I'm working on it too, because I'm somebody that constantly is overthinking, constantly pushing myself because I'm afraid to stop and face the things that I'm running away from. But if you just stop for a second and just look around, just look at where you are right now. Like think of like it just stop and just think. Like look at where you are, look at the people that you're surrounded with, your family, your friends. What things change. Like things change so fast. 10 years goes by really fast. Your life will go by really fast if you don't just stop and process. And I said, there's my new saying right now is that if you don't stop and process, you'll miss the process. And just
Very true.
appreciate it. Because you talk about the glory days, but you never know if you're actually living in the glory days right now. Even though you're struggling with things that you're struggling with, you might look back and miss these days, even if they feel really bad and bogged down to you. So like it's just something like I'm learning to. It's just appreciate the moment a little bit more and stop worrying about so much about the future, and appreciate the environment and where you are right now, because you are exactly where you need to be right now. And I tell people I'm a Christian, and I am, and I pray for you all, and I pray for me as well. And God has a plan for each and every one of you, just like He has a plan for me. And I might not understand it. I don't understand why I go through the things that I go through, or why I struggle with the things I struggle with. But it's all for a purpose, and it's all for a plan. So it's just something to consider for each and every one of you. You have a purpose. You are worth something. You were made with purpose. You're not worthless. Don't listen to those things that bog you down, all those lies that you told yourself for years. Just don't listen to them. Just keep pushing. No.
Great
Really
message.
appreciate that. I mean, I'm not, and I don't, and I hate when I say the message and then like someone donates. I do appreciate it. I'm not gonna say that, but like, I want you to understand, like, it's not about any of that. Like, I really hope if something was to happen to me tomorrow, or I disappear for some reason, or all this stuff ends, I hope that I just leave you with that little bit of positivity, that little voice, because this world is miserable, and it's hard to find any echo of hope anywhere. So if anything you get from me, and also help others, just be that little glimmer of hope too, because they need it. People need it. But that's pretty much it. So we'll just hang out for the rest of the stream. But just there's some things that have been on my chest I want to talk about, and I want to always do a little positive message toward the end of these live streams and shows. So appreciate you all. I really do. Zombie Joe's in here. Now, Zombie Joe, he's a content creator too. I think I've seen some of his stuff.
Oh yeah, he's got a YouTube channel that everyone should go subscribe to.
Yeah, we should go look it up right now. Actually, we'll look it up right now. Let's do shout outs. Let's go check him out. Where's Zombie Joe?
I got him. Let me throw him in chat. Yep. Let's get him to 200. He's at 175 subscribers. Zombie Joe.
We got to get him to 200. Zombie Joe. Love the artwork too. Like, I like the. First of all, hold on a second. I gotta say some compliments here. Hold on. Let me make sure nothing's playing in the background. Let me stop that. Let's close that down. Close that down. Now let's go to the PC screen. So a couple
Frostbite. Everybody who saw that remembers that. Frostbite's asking if you remember the smoking TV live stream from a while ago.
Oh my God, you were there for that? No way.
Oh.
You've been around that long, Frostbite? That's awesome. I still got the all right. So hear me out, Frostbite. Then I want to compliment Zombie Joe in a second, but those I love those live streams, but I felt so guilty destroying computers just for the sake of destroying things. I had that, dude. We had so much fun. I kind of like, dude. I literally had to run outside midstream, like throw the TV out. Like it was bad, dude. But I finally turned into art projects, so I don't feel as bad anymore because I do turn into the broken computers into art projects. I haven't shown you guys that in a while. Hold on, I know I'm ADHD backtracking. We'll get to Zombie Joe in a second. Stand by. We'll make ADHD so I can move on. So if you guys look, camera 2, turn the black light on. So I got a computer over there with a knife going through it. This is art, okay? Don't worry about me. I got like wrong black light. Wrong black light again. Hold on. One of these black lights is the right one. So it has like reactive paint to it. So right now it looks like it doesn't have any artwork on it, but as soon as you turn the black light on, all that artwork pops up. So I turn these broken computers that I kill into art projects. So if I feel less bad about the e-waste, and I turn them into art projects. So maybe I'll sell these one day. I'm not sure, but maybe I will get some computers donated, and we'll just do a whole stream where we destroy them, and then we'll do a stream where we turn them into art projects. So something I might do in the future. So I love doing art stuff. I like being creative. Like it's one of my outlets. So it is. Yep, a hype for the whole stream. I love that. That's awesome. I'm so glad it's so cool. Like I love that I get to kind of connect with you guys. That's so cool. I didn't know you were around for that long. That's awesome. So anyway, Zombie Joe, I want to compliment a couple things. So a lot of things with YouTube, there's a reason why from the beginning I did the purple branding. I did the purple hoodie character for two reasons. One, I wanted to make this space less evil. Like there's a lot of like bad stigma around like hacking. Like it's all these evil people. I wanted it to be edgy, but not evil. And then purple is a very neutral color. It's both red team, blue team put together. And it's also like symbolizes wisdom, symbolizes royalty, but it also symbolizes like, it's like more, it's a very neutral color. The thing is neutral. So it's very, for gender, whatever you want to say, like it's just super, it's a perfect neutral color. And I like the color purple. I love deep purple. So for me, like if I started with a color, I love the color purple. Let's make that the brand. And then I did the character, and then I made the character tell a story. So it's, and then that branding grew. I think that really does help, because if you have something that's different and it's recognizable, like when you think of Ninja, the gaming guy, you think of the blue hair when he had blue hair, or you think of any of these famous people, they have something like that sticks out, right? So like that's something to do with branding. So when I see this, when I see Zombie Joe, he has a consistent theme. I like that he has the yellow. I love this consistency. Very, very nice. And I like the logo. I like the hands over there. So it's like, this is good. Like this is very good that he does this. So the branding is on point. And it matches. It makes sense, and it's different. I like it. So very good. I see these small things. I like the color. I like the color, orange and yellow. Pineapple pager. Okay. I think I've stumbled across your videos before. I've come because I like to, I just go to YouTube Shorts. I let YouTube feed me everyone's videos, so I kind of go, it kind of automatically lets me see everybody. So I really do. Maybe you should go check them out. Let's get them up to 200 subscribers. I want to try to do shout outs every live stream too. Go help out Zombie Joe. Let's get him to 200. Check out his pages. I kind of like not disassociated myself with the pager, but there's so many things I prefer to use more right now. So it's still a
I've
good
been
thing.
hearing that a lot the last couple of weeks, to be honest. A lot of people are like, yeah, my pager's been sitting for a while.
Yeah, that people have been selling it too. I think Zombie Joe, do you still have your? I think it was you that sold it, right? You don't have it anymore. You sold it to get a pager. A biscuit, right? Zombie Joe is a great guy. He deserves more something. Hey, he is a really good. I gotta again. I'm working. That's the reason why I want to slow down production so I can just focus on the community stuff and hanging out. And again, I've been doing this for 2+ years now, so I want to dial back. Like I always keep saying that, dial back. I'm focusing on more like working on like troubleshooting videos, like the ones I just did. And I made a video today about if you run into a problem, you're not able to plug in your health tech or computer. Like I want to be like the guy you search for, like, oh, I have a problem with my computer. Oh yeah, Ghost has a video how to fix that. Like I want to be that guy. But I sold mine. Yeah, so it was you. That's great. I think you just switched your branding around a little bit recently. Because I remember a different logo for you. But yeah, you sold yours. We had this whole discussion about this too. But I want to say, because I like Darren. I do like Darren from Hack 5. He helped the stream out a lot. He donated a lot toward my Study September cause. So I really do appreciate it. I was very kind. Didn't have to do that. And he sent me a yellow pager just because. And that was very nice. I actually made it. I don't think he saw it yet. I don't know if he's ever going to see it, but I ended up sending him an email saying thank you. And I made a special theme for him. So I don't know if, I don't even know, I might have it on here if I turn it on. It's going to take 45 minutes to turn on, but yeah.
Anyone that owns one should be giggling right now. Sorry.
No, you're right. But it's just it's a cool device, but it takes a lot of setup. It's not really too beginner friendly, and it's very expensive. It's very expensive. He's a
Yeah.
great guy. So I feel like maybe the pager that was more of a passion project, an idea. I think I prefer the Wi-Fi Pineapple Mark 7, but I haven't been using mine. Like the biscuit. I've been using the biscuit for everything right now. And then my Meshnology kits and my LoRa stuff, my LilyGo stuff. I like my cheap stuff. I like my cheap gadgets. That's who I am. I just like my cheap, affordable, fun gadgets. I'm that guy. But again, shout out
Do
to
we have
Zombie
time
Joe.
to drop? Yeah. So shout out to Zombie Job. Do we have time to drop one more channel that deserves more views?
Yes, we have. I'm just chilling with you guys. What time is it anyway? 10.
Cool.
Yeah, we're fine.
Okay, so I just loaded up KB5UTY Dave's YouTube channel. He might still be in here now.
That's
He's
you.
he's a great guy. Yeah,
Okay.
he's a great guy. Um, so go hit
You.
him up. He's at 382 subscribers. He definitely deserves more.
I've seen you before. I've watched some of your stuff. I know I have. I know that I've seen that.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
he's been around.
Yeah.
He's been around. He's the one who dropped the 20 subs all in one thing. Remember that
Awesome. What
a
is
couple weeks
happening?
ago?
Oh yeah, that was him. That's awesome. I didn't even know that. I appreciate that.
Yep.
I apologize too. Like it's just there's a lot going on when you're live and doing. Believe me, I appreciate everything. This is awesome. I need to, and I'm working on looking at more YouTubers like this right now because I'm learning the off-grid stuff more because this is the stuff I'm more passionate about. And if people that don't know, I have a computer networking degree. Well, I'm a computer science degree, and I majored in computer networking. I have a senior networking certification. So my background is computer networking. So this off-grid networking stuff is really clicking with me. Like I'm like, oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. So like when I see Reticulum, I get excited because I understand the value of it. I'm like, wow, that's so cool. It does that rather than this. So you know what I mean? So you know what I mean?
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Something again. Appreciate you. And I got you guys can tell I'm all over the place anyway.
Dave, no worries, man. You still deserve more followers.
Appreciate it.
He's knocking his videos. I've got 3 videos, and the rest are mud trucks blowing stuff up.
It's cool
It's like,
stuff.
why would you think we're not into that as well,
Oh yeah,
Dave?
I see. It's I'm gonna get demonetized so fast just even holding this one. Love it. I want to blow stuff up too. I mean, when I get to the point on
Right?
YouTube where I don't care anymore, that you're gonna see a lot of that stuff too.
Yes, the channel will get bounced instantly.
I'm gonna push
Sorry,
the limits
guys.
until I break it. They will have to
Oh,
delete me.
and this is why they won't give you that damn plaque, right?
Do they? Oh my god! I forgot that I turned the pager on. It just turned on. It's been that long.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my god. It's not. Oh, this is not the theme. Camera two, camera 1, please. Nope, that's 2. Sir, you're fired. Camera 1. Okay, here we go. So I don't know if you can see this because I got the light on. Maybe you could dim it. So I found a way with the pager to overlap the what's it called, dashboard. So right now, if you watch my eyes, I can actually make them look like they're glowing and turning on. See that? I can just cycle through it like kind of like a flip book back in the day. See it?
Yeah, I really like what you did with that. That was cool. I haven't seen anyone else do that.
The template's available on GitHub. If you want this template just so you can make these cool like overlays with the dashboard like this, it's available. I made it for everybody. But if I go to settings, go to themes, I made Darren a special one, Hack 5. Let's give that 50 minutes. Where is it? There it is. So when you buy, first of all, Darren really likes the yellow pager for some reason. He's just really passionate about the yellow. I think it's like his favorite color or something. But when you buy the Wi-Fi pineapple pager, you get this that comes with it. You get his signature and his really cool artwork. So I said to myself, let me make a theme that looks just like this and put his signature on it. So what I did, as you guys can see, I did exactly that. I took this thing that you get that he sends you, this little like card here with his signature on it, and I turned it into a theme. Payloads, recon, AP, settings. And if you really look in the bottom corner, it's a signature, the same exact thing. So I made that for him because he did something really nice for me. And I might not use this device every single day. I rarely do use this device. I do appreciate what it could be for people, but this is my way of saying thank you. So I did that. And if he sees it and never sees it, never touches it, it's fine with me. I wish I had more time to get into this more. I still think it's a cool device, but as of right now in my life, in my journey, in my chapter, in my story, like I got so much stuff I got to do. So Darren doesn't need my help either promoting his stuff. These smaller companies, I rather promote more, if that makes any sense. And I don't mean that in any negative way at all toward Hack 5 at all. If they want to send me devices for me to review, heck yeah, I'll do it. But right now, I like the people that we're affiliated with. So Bruce, yeah, I make a lot of Bruce themes. There's actually a Bruce fundraiser going on right now. You have a chance of winning a T embed CC1101 Go. I literally agreed to donate six of these. So they gave me okay to give away 6 of them. I'm having Bruce handle the giveaway. If you donate $5 to Bruce on their website, it enters you in for the giveaway. At the end of the month, they're going to be doing a drawing, and 6 people will be getting one of these. LilyGo will send you one of these. So 6 winners. If you donate $5 to their page, It gets you into one entry. I haven't promoted it too much, unfortunately, because I'm gonna be honest with you, it's been very hard working with the Bruce devs, coordinating this whole giveaway. It's been very difficult with time zones and linking up and everything. And it's just been a very it's in the future. I think when I do when I do fundraisers, I'm gonna be in full control of it. This way I can organize it, be aggressive, do the thing. When I'm waiting around for people to say this, say that, it's just really tough. But do like the Bruce people. I wanted to help them, and we are. I made tons of themes. I actually moved everything to GitHub, so it's a lot easier for you to get my themes now. This thing's dead, I think. But you get it. Actually, I might be able to just plug it in. I like it. Keep giving me stuff. Okay. Most customers have no idea they're being tracked through their phones with the store. Oh yeah, that's true. 100%. That's why I recommend if you guys see my Ghost phone video or have Graphene OS on it, there's a company that gives you a phone that's already ready to go with Graphene OS. I actually used it today. That was the phone I used. I don't know where it is but if you do buy one of those too, that goes toward helping the channel as well. I can get you like $75 off on those, but you can build your own, but it's really nice getting one that's already put together for you. But you're right, there's a lot of stuff that gives you like phone stores track you, and there was something about like sounds. Like, I mean, your phone records sounds that can tell wherever you. It's just you're constantly being tracked and monitored. Your privacy is constantly violated. It's a shame. Hey,
True.
could you recommend an external antenna for the CC110 Flipper Zero? I don't know too well about the antennas and stuff like that. I can tell you that the let me see did I read that wrong? Hey, would you recommend the external antenna CC110 or Flipper Zero? I'm gonna be honest with you. The Flipper Zero is a good device. I just don't like the devs at all. The way they carry themselves, the way they treat people in the community. I've been a big fan of LilyGo and the TM bed. This is a quarter of the price of a flipper. I recommend maybe getting this first, trying out the Bruce firmware. See if you really like having a hacking multi-tool. And if you're using this constantly and you're like, I wish I can do more. Like I want more power, more potential, more. Then I say go invest in something like a flipper. But I recommend starting out small, starting out with basic devices, cheap IoT. You can even buy, this is not it. You can buy something as cheap as this, like I think this is like $8. This is a TT Go display. You can flash the Bruce firmware on this guy, and you do some basic pen testing with this too. So start small. I recommend that because then it doesn't hurt as much if you start going a certain direction. Like, oh, I don't like this, bores me, or I'm not really excited about this anymore. But I really like this thing. Like this is so cool. Or you find that you like this thing over something else. I mean, your journey might vary. And if you do it more cost effectively, it doesn't hurt as much making that transition to something else that you might like even more. So that's what I recommend.
Let me just jump in on that.
Yes, please.
Raphael, who's in the chat right now, he was asking, hey, where can I get these gadgets? So you were just going over the CC11, excuse me, and that's from LilyGo. And what about what is next to the LilyGo device?
So
next to the CC1101?
This one is
Meshnology.
Yeah, so yep. Meshnology. So Meshnology, it's just basically a company that takes these Heltec V3s and V4s, and they put it in a nice kit for you. A nice case, gives you a battery, an antenna, and battery, antenna, case. What am I missing? Hardware. All together in one. So you have a nice, easy, like you saw how easy it was to build this tonight, right? How easy it was to set and put firmware onto this, everything. Instead of walking around with the Heltec and trying to make a case yourself or a 3D printer or something like that, you can certainly do that. But these things are really cost effective. Like if you were to buy your own Heltec device, buy a case, buy a battery, buy the hardware, buy an antenna, like before you know it, like I don't understand how Meshnology makes the money they make. I don't get it, but I like them because of that. I could tell you from experience that they're fairly priced. They're very fairly priced and really nice quality. I mean, you don't have to get this. You can get smaller ones. You can get the N32, which is a much smaller build here.
Hmm.
Or I have all of these. I mean, I was gonna give a lot of these away, but unfortunately, I'm using them now for Reticulum. These are the N35s. They have they have a more beefier battery. Or if you want to go really cheap, they even sell the N30. I think I bent this, so don't. This is not them. This is me. I break a lot of stuff.
So that's or I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, this is the N30, but same thing. It's a Helltech with a tiny battery in it, but you can get these really nice little kits. So you're not just walking around with one of these things with a battery hanging off of it. So really cool. And if you go to Meshnology's website, again, I'm affiliated with all the stuff you see here. I'm pretty affiliated with them. So I literally go get you 5%. I can get you 7% off on here. And the BLE Shark Nanos can get you 5%. I'm working on getting discount codes for you guys, and I'm also trying to. It's helping me out now too. Like the first 2 years, I didn't really get any commissions, but now I'm starting to get like the discounts. I'm starting to make the affiliate programs because it's the only thing to supplement YouTube not taking money away for some reason. So they just don't like me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then so that's the InfoShark, and then below that, the round hockey puck is the Biscuit Pro.
Yes. So I don't have an affiliate. I don't think Hedge has affiliate program. Whenever they do, I would love to jump on it. Like I said, the biscuit. Like if I had to be, if I want to, I'll tell you right now, so you guys can understand my channel. So Bailey Shark Nano biscuit. What else can I throw in here? Where's my diabolic stuff? What is it? You can't forget Zero Trace. Zero Trace Ghost. Those angry eyes look familiar to you guys?
Mhm.
Zero Trace, Diabolic Parasite, Diabolic Drive, another Zero Trace. So I kind of give you an image of like what you can expect on my channel and what's going on here. And here's another example too. So another cool thing with my relationship with LilyGo, I get things first. Like when this LilyGo sent me this before it was even announced. They just send me stuff sometimes. It shows up to my house. I'm like, oh, okay. I guess I'm doing a review on something that doesn't not even out yet. And they just sent me this thing. This is the T Echo card. This is supposed to be like the Sencaps competitor, and this is a prototype version. But I have like that's the thing. Like with my relationship with these companies, I get first dibs, and not first dibs, but I get my hands on it first. Like, hey, this is something to look out for. This would be an awesome Meshtastic node because of the solar capabilities, and it even has NFC in here. So like, that's the thing with my relationship with these companies that we get stuff first on this channel. And this is like the main. I want to say this is the main. Oh, and Hailhound too. I can't forget Hailhound. That's more of a DIY project than anything. So you're looking at like the staples of this channel right here. My Diabolic Parasite and Diabolic Drive. These are from like the beginning of era of my YouTube channel. I fell in love with them. The BLE Shark Nano. This is the pro, not this one. This is the prototype. I fell in love with them. This is like from the beginning when I first started my YouTube channel. These were my like go-to gadgets, and as I progressed, LilyGo joined. They started giving me their little. They have tons of perfect IoT devices that you can flash the Bruce firmware on from super cheap all the way up to the. I think to me this is a flagship best one you can get for Bruce. Um, and we built that relationship. Then Meshnology came into the picture. They've been great. So this is like you'll get the core of my channel right here. I love Jesse. Like he's a really good guy. The Hailhound's a really good project. Zero Trace. I'm constantly working with Zero Trace behind the scenes. I'm working on stuff even right now that I can't really announce too much yet. But I'm constantly my hands are in a lot right now. The Biscuit Pro has been one of my most favorite discoveries slash just it makes it even better that this is a great device and the guy that built it is even greater. So like for me, I affiliate myself with people that I believe in and that I think are that help you guys and that deserve to get shouted out, that deserve to get attention. And I feel like I've gotten a good network, and I got my hands in everything, and and thanks to you guys, I have that influence. But I'm using it to help you guys, like make better gadgets, help influence to make cooler things, make things purple. Like I mean, it's things. I mean, just little things like that. But this is the staple of the channel. I say I think everything here is pretty much a staple. I'm gonna just double check, make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Oh, and Spec 5. Can't forget them. Spec 5, um, Spec 5, Meshnology, LilyGo, Hedge, the Biscuit, Hailhound, Zero Trace, BLE Shark Nano, Diabolic Parasite, and Drive. I think that's everything. I think like this is like the core of the channel right here. So anything you see here, and again, I want to build my relationship with Spec5, but they got a lot of stuff they're trying to figure out in the background. But yeah, this is it. So this is everything you can pretty much expect. This looks really cool. Actually, I'm looking at the screen right now. This is it. This is the whole Ghost Strats stuff here. Hey, Dave.
So Dave,
Yep.
Dave said, I don't see any seed. I'm going to have to fix that.
Is
That's
Dave,
awesome.
Does Dave work with seed, or is he? What's that?
My understanding is that Dave does, but I have not talked to Dave about that specifically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I have, no, don't get upset if that's the case. But look I mean, I've done seed. Hold on, I did something recently. So hold on. Stop yelling. Hold on. Where is PC screen? Why can't I'm getting tired. Okay, here, PC screen. That's me. Ghost Strats. What's that? I'm turning my SenseCap Solar Node P1
That's
Pro
seed, right?
into a Meshtastic router node. In Meshtastic, different roles tell the device how it should behave on the network.
It's not
the
on my screen
client
yet.
is the most common mode, and it's the one most people use. Client mode is used for everyday use. You can send messages, receive messages, see other nodes, and you can help. That's a Seed Studio thing. I think I did a video with Seed once, but they never really reached back out to me.
I don't know. There might be a Seed Studio MCU in that box, but I have no idea.
Here it is. Seed Studio sent me this. Oh yeah, they sent me the whole kit. I did do this. This was 2 months ago. So yes, I've done stuff for Seed. This was random. So this is the first time I've ever interacted with that company. They have cool stuff. I know what it is. I gave away this stuff. That's what I did. I gave it away to people in need. That's what I did. That's what I ended up giving that away. But if Seed Studio wants to hook me up with stuff, so I can give it away too. Like my requirement now too is that if they're gonna send me things, I want more. I want to be able to give. Like if it's a newer company, like I want to give back to people. Like even with like doing like new promotions, like I'm trying to get more people involved. So I'm trying. That's my stipulation. The solar node is ours. All right. So you work with Seed. So it goes. Yeah, send me. I mean,
Yeah, he said he's in the Ranger program. So if I remember right, that's like almost like distributor level.
Awesome. Yeah, that's great because again, my if I had to say anything, my new journey, not my new journey. I've always loved the decentralized part. I always been the I mean, Ghost Strats being Ghost strategies, the using the dark web for anonymity and also for freedom of speech. Like that's I feel like that's what I'm most passionate about in networking stuff. So this stuff is always gonna be. And I was getting into ham radio, but I don't like how not private it is. And when you get it makes it easier. I don't know, because I have access to ham radio stuff, but I don't need the license thanks to my dad. So I can get away with a lot. I can play with all the cool radio stuff, but not have to be ham. So it's just I'm working on it. Just there's not much of a necessity for now. But anyway, off-grid stuff, Meshtastic stuff. Let me know. I'll work with the company. I would love to do more stuff. That's the stuff I want to do more. So you know what I like? Cheap. I like a cost-effective, cheap stuff, but I also like good quality stuff too. Like Spec5, I think they make a really good premium product. It's very expensive, but more premium and very user friendly. Meshnology gives you a very fair price kit. So that's what I'm looking for in the companies. Something I think that's valuable for the people that watch my videos. And then I get stuff too. Like I like to experimenting too. Like this whole Laura Securt, like that's a project unfortunately Kickstarter I don't think it's going to do too well because of the fact that it's so limited to its own ecosystem. So anyway, I'm going off track, but yeah, anyway, you let me know. We'll talk. Send me a message or something. We can link up.
Yeah, you two should definitely talk. I will say this. I would love to figure out, and Dave, maybe you know something about this, but how can someone have their license, their FCC license, but not have it, dox the heck out of them?
It gives you an address
Um,
and everything. I looked at it yesterday. I looked at one of my friends that have a license. It literally tells them like everything and their blood type. Like it's insane.
yeah, I know you can set up like a business and the business can be licensed as well, but I don't know if there's extra and I'm a ham noob, so I don't know how to do that. But I see a lot of value in that. And I gotta imagine there's other hammies out there that feel the same. Like this seems like a problem that there probably is a solution. And Dave's probably going, these guys, what's up? They should know this, but we don't.
Yeah, it's just I'm surprised that has to me. I just feel like it's very I don't know. I guess I guess not a lot of them are influencers or whatever it is. I mean, I worry because I do a lot of the freedom of speech stuff, and I just like being private in general. I don't like showing my face, not because I'm trying to hide, but this is more about like the movement and what we're doing. I don't want it to be about me ever. So I mean, that's how it is. But all right, cool. We made a new connection tonight, so that's cool. So maybe we'll see some stuff. And if you want to, I like stuff to build during live stream. So if you guys make stuff that's like I can build and stuff like kits and stuff, let me know because like that's stuff I think would be valuable too to show people that during live stream. So with that said, yeah, this has been a fun night. So this
It has been.
has been 2 hours and 40 minutes. YouTube is have a ball processing this one. You might not see this live stream until a week from now.
Sounds good. Dave, yeah, I see that PO box, but isn't there some limitations? Like there's certain things you can't do then, or something like that. I know a lot of places have issues with PO boxes.
Yeah, and I have a default name, so even if you forgot my name, it'll be hard to find me. But if again, I'm not hiding. It's just I don't know.
Yeah. Hey, we got families, and you know, not everybody needs to know everything.
Yeah.
Ken Kennedy, he too handsome. That's
I'll
funny.
show my. I swear, I'm gonna. I mean, I'll be more open about. I mean, it's not. I'm not hiding, but I need to have my makeup on and everything. I mean, I don't look. I mean, this is the end of the day. I'm tired. It's not good.
Yep. I agree.
I'm gonna be my best.
What are we saying, please, about Raspberry Pi guy? I need you to try out the Flipper Zero with the RTL8 720DN dual band board because it actually works.
I'm gonna be honest. I won't make Flipper Zero content on this channel. I don't. It all started with the way they talked to Talking Sasquatch. They said something to him that was very off cuff and basically
Yep.
calling out content creators in general. After all the years he made video content for them, for nothing really, just helping them out. And I recently stumbled across a Instagram post that somebody was calling out females for making cyber decks look like really artsy looking for cyber decks, and I thought they were incredible, and this guy was completely demeaning them, saying they shouldn't be doing this, they shouldn't be in this. It was a horrific, disgusting post. I was gonna lay into the person, but I didn't want to even be rage baited into giving the person a time of day. But the first number one comment was a Flipper Zero dev, kind of agreeing with whatever they were saying. And I was like, it's just one thing after another. I try to like, it's just I gotta hold my tongue. Because I gotta be careful what I say because I do. In the past I've said things. I've been very aggressive and I get very passionate, upset. But I don't want. I gotta be a good leader and a good. I gotta be a good influencer in a way that I try to promote positivity, and also I don't want to. It's better to turn the other cheek and just not engage with stuff like that. But I can't ignore it, so I don't want to do stuff Flipper Zero stuff on this channel. And I don't think I need to because I just think that Flipper Zero, as of right now, is kind of like they were really great. Like they're the high school football star that did really really well back in the day. I mean, it's great, but now there's so much other people out there and so many newer things out there. Maybe they don't realize that the competition or whatever it is. I don't know where do they get off talking to people the way they talk to them. Great community, great device, but I don't agree with that stuff. The politics I don't agree with, but
Same. I had my own issue with nerd sec and trying to post some stuff, and I won't get into it. But
you don't have to.
I'm just
Yep.
And it was Yep. Same story.
I don't need, like, for me, like, one thing I do like about not having any sponsorship is that I can say and do whatever I want. These people don't own me, and I can say how I want. I can say how I feel about things, and I only promote the things I believe in. So I don't have to pretend I like something either. So I like that, having that freedom, and I can pick and choose who I support. And since I do have, and I'm blessed with it, the influence, I rather use it to people that deserve it. So that's just how I am. So, and I don't care. I'm like Rogue. I'm like the YouTuber that doesn't care. It's all about you guys. So that's how I feel.
Agreed.
The
Yeah.
M1, yeah, the M1 looks. I mean, the M1 looks cool, but I mean, the high boy is around the corner, and I just think they're doing such a good job. Even I don't know if you guys seen the latest stuff on the high boy, but it looks very promising. Yeah, money is, but I do pray for some relief one day, but God will open up a door for me when the time is ready. So I think at this point in my life, He's preparing me for something, or He's using the time and the struggles that I go through every single day to mold me into a better person, and which also gives me a better perspective, because you learn a lot when you're in a valley, and when you're in a really tough situation in your life. That's when you really make changes in who you are. So you need to be put into like the furnace sometimes to come out better. Um, so yeah, it's part of it. So things will happen for you when the time is right, because you also want to make sure that you're ready to receive a blessing, because you don't want to get something that you always wanted but you weren't ready to get it. So it kind of ruins the experience. So it's just, his timing is everything. So there's something I say. The Prune looks good. That does look good. Again, I'm a little hesitant, especially even after the interrupt. How they're no longer it's being canceled. Like I'm hesitant on trying new things and promoting new things. So I kind of yeah, and I feel like I don't need to chase that stuff either, because I did a poll. Nobody, I think it was like only 5% of people on the channel that took the poll like discovering new things. They'd rather me work on the projects that I work on. So
Yeah, Raspberry. I went through a phase where I was collecting literally everything that was made. I wanted to have it. Totally nothing wrong with that. Get them, play with them, enjoy them.
mhm. Yep, there's nothing wrong with it, but I also don't like saturating the environment either, because sometimes I feel like if somebody makes a video and then I make a video, YouTube kind of like pushes my video. So I've been very like, if you notice, like you probably notice like how I don't. Yeah, this the certain thing you see. Yeah, I mean I don't have to say it, but I want to give more people a chance. So too, like I don't like that YouTube does that just because I got a bigger count. I hate that. So I try not to drown people out. Although I don't believe in the higher, I agree with it. Yeah, it's fine. I get it. Yeah, I don't force anything on anybody. I just want to let people know my walk of life and what I worked on, and things that I went through in my story and stuff like that. So I'm just, again, I'm open and I'm honest. That's, I want to keep. I always will keep it that way. All right, so I know it's getting late, so let's wrap it up. Any other questions
Yep.
before we end the live stream? Kiki, I know, I'm sorry too. I really appreciate you staying up late tonight too. This is a really big live stream. This is a good episode.
This was great. It was a lot of fun.
It really was. I appreciate everybody being here. I appreciate the donations. I appreciate the memberships. I appreciate all the coins. I have no idea what they do, but I know they probably help out in some way. Really do appreciate it. The $20 Odessa. I mean, I can actually see everything right now. Odessa, Kenny, thank you so much. Josh, thank you so much. Is that today? That was 2 hours ago. Yep. Thank you everybody who donates, and it just helps, because I don't understand what's going on with YouTube right now. 500,000 views this month, and like it's I don't get it. I don't.
That's awesome.
No, I appreciate it. It's just I don't. It's just YouTube's like, I don't know what they're doing with this whole partnership revenue thing. It's like it's even worse, but I don't get it. But
Mm.
that helps, and you got people using my discount codes now helps. So it's offsetting that. So I do appreciate it. Um, it does help me keep this stuff going. And the next live stream, I think we're gonna like bring a flash drive. Like everybody, bring a flash drive to the next live stream. I think we're going to make a bootable flash drive live. I think it's a simple project. We can do it together. We can do step by step, and we can do either Kali, we can do Tail. I'll probably have you guys do a Tails one. I think that's a really cool one. Tails, Kali, Parrot OS. We'll work on maybe doing one of those together. And I appreciate all you guys coming. And as of right now, we're going to keep doing it every Wednesday. So we'll be doing this again every Wednesday. Next Wednesday, we'll try to work on little smaller projects. Oh, but no, I take it back. We got to work on the biscuit stuff live next live stream. So we'll do that. And I got to demo some of the other things. So we'll figure it out. I'll try to be a little bit more structured. I'll let you know ahead of time. But make sure you go to the Discord, join the Discord, check out everybody I said to check out, support one another, have a good rest of the week. And my PC is down. Yep, that's what you gotta do. But yeah, appreciate everybody. Thank you so much for coming to the live stream. Also, one more thing before we go, Kiki, do you want to promote NerdSec as well? Because I want to make sure people can join that. You guys are getting so close to the top 10 in the world.
Yeah, definitely. Give me one quick second. Let me load up the stats page. I think we are 8 members away from 400
That's
users.
Awesome. That is so cool.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I mean we're the largest team there is right now, 392. We tower above everybody else. Nobody's ever had 400 members on their team before, so that's super cool. We are just a hair. Like tomorrow, we will move into 11th place.
I told you,
and
we're gonna make it.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy to me. Oh, by the end of the summer, we are going to be a top 10, and I don't know what to do.
I said this
so
beginning
go
of the
for
year.
it, yeah.
I said we were doing it. It makes me chills. Like I'm so happy that people got together the way they did. This whole war driving season has been amazing this year. It's just awesome.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So we're at 11,200,000 new Wi-Fi discovered. In order to take top 10, we need let's see here. 9 is 10. So we need about 14 million. So that's probably going to take us a couple months, but no big deal.
I mean, or like, Frostbite one weekend,
yeah, Frostbite one weekend if he wants to. He's crazy. He sent me a pic the other day where he had 381,000 networks seen. So I don't know what that translated into new networks found, but like, what? That's insane. That's so insane. But yeah, so we are creeping up into the top 10 pretty quick. We're going to be there this summer. And for everybody on NerdSec, don't forget, towards the end of summer is Worldwide War Drive. It'll be Worldwide War Drive number 34. Last year, we had 3 members of NerdSec participate. We all were top 50. And this year, I think NerdSec is just going to dominate. So I hope everyone participates in that and has some fun. It's a long weekend of war driving. You get to pick your area, and there's some fox hunting involved and all of that. It's super cool, super fun, and everybody in the world's doing it at the same time. So it'll be a lot of fun.
I can't wait for that too.
Yeah. Cool. All right. I think that's enough. If you're not a member of NerdSec, we would love to have you join. If you have any questions, hit me up, hit Ghost up. Either one of us can guide you through what to do to get joined up. Wiggle.net is where the place to be. And Ghost, what about war driving? What else can you do while you're war driving? Is there another team you can join as well? Yes. You do something different?
Yeah, so there's a game called, I actually kind of showed it in the background. I can bring it back up. So there's actually a game called WD Go Wars, and you can join teams, and this is more territory based, so it's not like just by collecting APs, but you can get a group of people and have teams, and you can compete with one another. So we do have a team, the Digital Ghost Collective, and you don't need, this is now open, so you can just join. You don't need to have an invite code. Back in the day, you needed an invite code. It was really annoying. But with this game, you could upload, especially with the Biscuit. Keep talking about the Biscuit this live stream because I just like it so much. The Biscuit automatically uploads to Wiggle and this game. You're already getting the file, so you might as well just upload it to another site and join a game. So right now, the Digital Ghost Collective we have 170 members. I think we're at 11 million APs that we have found. We're 4th place. We're fighting against the Biscuits and a couple other teams here. So we're in the top 4. And the game's cool. Like, you have territories. There's a giant map. If it takes it is a little slow at times, but once it loads, you'll see a map that all the territories and people competing and fighting one another. So people could take over your territory. You got to rescan that area, and you got to like reinforce your area. You could send out bounties on people. It's a really fun game. It kind of feels like Pokemon Go in a way too. Like, you kind of got to go out there like in a real world environment, and like you're taking over stuff. Like, it's really cool. And you're already gathering the stuff for Wiggle, so you might as well just upload it to this site too and play the game. We actually announced the launch. It was actually my birthday. We actually announced the launch back in April. And then now it's like over. Here we go. Perfect example. There's 1,200 new war drivers worldwide. Look at the map. It used to never look like this. It's incredible. It's all over the world.
Mhm.
This is all the territories all over the world. You can see this stuff live. The gang, not gangs anymore. It's teams. This is just teams. It's friendly. Teams fighting one another, taking over territories and stuff like that. But look how cool this looks. That's so cool. Look at that. So that's all people competing with one another right now. Then you got a scoreboard. So I mean, the bigger picture is WiggleNet. That's been around forever. Like, NerdSec, join NerdSec, and I'm gonna be honest with you. If I made the Digital Ghost Collective team just to help out during testing and the beta of this, and it kind of just blew up the way it blew up. So I really do appreciate it. Join the team. Come join us. Again, it's open. Anybody can join the Digital Ghost Collective. This game is free. And again, if you're already war driving, join us. I mean, we have plenty of room. There's 170 people. I don't think there's a limit anymore when it comes to team members. But it's a fun game. I can never beat these people. These people are insane, especially again Frostbite's up here, one of the best. Yeah, number 1.
Yeah.
He's crazy. But yeah, really cool game. And then I love the stats now. Like, the home page is really nice too. You can see your stuff if it loads.
Lamar, you're a little late on that birthday wishes.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. I'm getting
Oh, that's funny.
Load.
Greenwoods, you said noob on war driving. I'm not sure what you mean. Are you saying that you yourself are a noob? If so, hit me up. Happy to help with any questions you might have. It's a lot of fun. Yeah, I'm kind of geeky. Is my handle. You can find me on the Discord channel pretty easy.
I wanted to show the home page and it's not letting me. Hold on a second. I want to see if I can force it. WD login. Here we go. And back to the PC screen. I love the way he has this like home screen now. Like, it shows all your stats. So my Bluetooth devices that I found 238,000. I'm more of a Bluetooth guy. Like, I love Bluetooth reconnaissance. I just think it's more like personal because it's a whole different thing. But that's that. So this tells you your stats. It's very cool and organized. It shows your team effort and everything, your territory, things that are going on. It's really cool. Like, this is like, I don't know. I find this stuff really interesting. So definitely go check that out. Join NerdSec. If you join the Digital Ghost Collective, we appreciate it. It's all fun. We're all having fun here. That's it. I know we keep saying we're gonna end the stream, but it's just too much fun. It's hard to say goodbye to you guys. It just is. Almost 3 hours. We're almost at. I'm gonna wait because we're almost at 3 hours right now. This is a 3-hour live stream. This is crazy.
No kidding.
We try to.
Yeah. What do we got? 1 minute, and then it'll be 3 hours.
Yeah, it just passed 3 hours now. So in the future, we're trying to keep these down to 1 hour because I know everybody has busy lives and stuff like that. But tonight was a little different. We had a lot to cover, and like I said, we'll try to shoot for an hour in the future, hour and a half. But this was a special night. We're just getting into the routine Wednesday night live streams, so just had a lot of cover, and I tried something new that took up a lot of time. So it's okay. I think we had a lot of fun. With that said,
Absolutely.
everybody have a good night. Thank you for coming, and as always, do me a favor and remember that safety is an illusion.
Safety is an illusion. Safety is an illusion. Safety is an illusion. Safety is an illusion.